Well, we're going to keep this short and sweet. Yes. Because Bella needs her mama's attention. I know. Thank you. I know. Thank you, Mama. I know. I love you too. Mm, I love you too. I know. So listen, she's way more affectionate than Anubis is. So listen, first of all, I want to give a shout out to my supporters, my sponsors, and so I'm gonna try to keep this really cute and really really short because I just got home after having a long long day. Come on in here, Jay. How you doing, Jay? Come on in here. Yes, honey, Bella. Yes, honey. Anubis Sunday right here, honey. Anubis in heat again. He have like 4 heats a fucking year. It seems like he's in fucking heat again. So he keep trying to smell my motherfucking baby, and I'm like, stop smelling my motherfucking baby. She my motherfucking baby. Stop smelling her. She's a cute little baby. Yes, she is, y'all. She got her last appointment tomorrow. Her 5 month checkup. Bella's probably about 15 pounds, so she's gonna be pretty big when she gets fully grown. She's gonna be pretty big. Anubis, on the other hand, he's only 10 pounds. Look at the comparison. Look how big Bella is compared to Anubis. Look at that. Look, yeah, she's gonna be kind of big. I don't know, but listen. So of course I'm gonna talk about some stuff because of course some stuff has come up. And of course, because some stuff has come up, being the person, the spiritual advisor, the one who many of you seek for their opinion, I have to speak my opinion. So I'm a little disgusted, to be honest with you, with what's going on. I've been disgusted, but I've been really, really disgusted for the past few days, we'll say few weeks. What is taking place around the world is quite disturbing. And of course, we know that this is all spiritual. We know this deals with culture appropriating, and I do believe, and I don't care what nobody say, even if you are, let's say, African American, I don't think that all African American people are descendants of ancient Egypt. I don't think that all African American people, hence why a lot of you motherfuckers are not Masonic. Okay, we'll keep that there. You're not an Ishmaelite. Okay, can we? I mean, do should we keep on going? A lot of you are stuck and bounded by the subservient energy that came from out of Kemet. Because years ago people were like, girl, if you're really about that, you would say Kemet, not Egypt. Bitch, fuck you and your grandmother too. Okay, we're gonna try to keep this live very positive, very very positive. Okay, but bitch, I gotta educate. Bitch, y'all know me. I'm the queen of castigation and motherfucking correction. Okay. And if someone of that status can come and correct me, bitch, I'm more than welcome to be corrected. But I've seen a lot of foolishness over these past few years from the so called conscious community. And we see what's going on with those motherfuckers. Motherfuckers are having, excuse me. Oh my God, excuse me. These people are having heart attacks. They're having strokes. They're having breakups. They're getting charged with having stuff with people that are underage. And I'm just like, girl. And then one of the girls was sitting on here talking about the LGBT community years ago, and coming to find out, she loves the same gender. And I'm not gonna say fucking allegedly, bitch, because I'm not dropping no motherfucking names. But bitch, you can do your research and find out, girl. She loves the people of the same gender as her, but she has her motherfucking nerve to sit up on his motherfucking screen and talk about a girl. And then even go back, y'all. Y'all can check this out. Go back even to when these people were talking about sexual perversion and people that are very sexual. And I tell people sexuality and spirituality, there's a very thin line. People who are very spiritual are very sexual. And I don't mean sexual to where they're hoes, because of course that's misdirecting energy. The same way that people are hoe ish with that energy, they want to fuck everybody, man, woman, that doesn't matter. Everybody said it cute. They want to open up. Come on, get it while it's hot cake. You know, that's the same thing as people who have issues with their mama and daddy and they take it out on their boyfriend or their girlfriend, or better yet, they take it out on society. Mama, daddy abandoned them, neglected them, so they feel like they could abandon, neglect, disrespect other people. And so, like I said, that's what that's connected to for me. So, going and seeing one of these other people, girl, y'all know who she is too, girl. But, I kind of had a run in with her a couple of years ago, girl, where she was coming for me, calling me a pussy boy. She said, "You pussy boy, you haven't had no pussy, and that's why you is what you is." I'm like, bitch, I've dated women before. See, see, that's what be cracking up with these so-called scientists and experts. But yet they can't mend the relationship with their mother. And once again, because people like to make it about them when it's not about them. If you don't have a YouTube channel, if you're not a YouTube or even outside of YouTube, if you don't have a book, if you're not a best-selling author, if you're not known to do events and webinar stuff, anything that I'm saying about right now has nothing to do with you. Okay? But if you want the shoe to fit you, let that shoe motherfucking fit you, bitch. Because when that curse start falling down, your ass gonna get a piece of that shit too. Because it's happening now. It's happening now, girl. And so Miss Thing used to be like, this, and that. And, she had her little, she had her little tea. And then she had this old queen girl. Miss Thing girl used to give readings and shit with her. This butch queen girl. He used to give readings with her. And I'll be understanding that when it comes to the LGBT community and stuff. I don't be understanding how y'all can fuck with people that would disrespect anybody that are part of the group. But I guess I'm not really shocked by that, because that goes also into people that are pro-black but spew out what the master taught them back in the day. And it's like, wait, you're anti-slavery, but you're speaking on the things that the master taught the slaves back in the day. Like, wouldn't you want to do your own research and learn how to speak your native tongue if you are connected to Africa? Because I told you, I don't believe that 99% of Africans or Americans who identify as African American have no connection to Africa. And bitch, we're not talking about 3,000 years ago. We're not talking about 30,000 years ago, girl, because that bloodline has been blooded out. Because, let's keep this real right here, right now. If that's the case, then how do you know that this Caucasian woman that you over here calling Karen, how do you know she didn't have a great grandmother who was the Negro and a grandfather who was the Negro, and they started bleeding out the blackness with each generation afterwards? You don't know that. You don't know that because, bitch, you don't know that. And people who are biracial, triracial, multiracial like myself, we know how easily that can happen. I got relatives that are black, white, and Hispanic who have a baby with a white woman, and the baby has no black features at all. The baby has blue eyes, blonde hair, very small nose. Girl, the phenotype, what you would consider European. And they're still my motherfucking blood. And of course you say, well, yeah, it's because, there's white in your cousin's blood. So he had a baby with a white woman, so it showed up. Okay. But let y'all say a drop of black is a drop of black. And as I said before, bitch, I will never let an African American do any type of spiritual work for me, because, bitch, you don't know where you fucking come from. You don't know what you're connected to, girl. Y'all go from hoodoo to voodoo to voodoo to ancient Egypt, from ancient Egypt to Nordic shit. And it's just like, girl, make up your mind. Are your ancestors this, that? Oh, well, maybe they all. Maybe. We'll play the devil advocate. Maybe your ancestors are all these things. But, bitch, if you're connected to this type of energy, you need to keep that energy. Because that does not mix. That does not mix. And I'm going to give you a quick little, and we're going to kind of be all over the place a little bit. Not really, but kind of. Because, I want to talk about stuff, but I want to wait on some of the stuff I'm going to talk about. So, like, some people have come into the game as a hoodooist, right? My Mimu, my Mamu, grandmother girl. And I'm like, wait, isn't that Native American? Isn't Mimu, Mamu? Isn't that Native American, girl? Girl, that ain't my business. But they come in here talking about they hoodoo priestess and voodoo priestess and shit. And then years later, when the storyline got sold out, because they got us to talk about, now all of a sudden they're into Egyptian magic. And it's like, sis, now let's give you a backdrop of myself, okay? Myself, I come from a lineage of many Masonic lodges, bitch. Okay, I want to emphasize that. Many Masonic motherfucking lodges, bitch. Let's talk about it. Okay, excuse me. You're not doing that tonight. Y'all not doing that tonight. Y'all not doing that tonight. Y'all not fucking doing that tonight. Y'all see me over there? So, For me, going even into the Bible, okay, which is a book of magic. Hey, get up off my bed and go bark at her. Go over there. Go over there. Y'all distraction. I'm gonna have to do some holy water on y'all asses. Where my holy water at? So either way, me coming into the game, I was taught about the Bible. I was taught about backwards, upside, right, skipping scriptures, all the even before y'all even knew what the fuck it was. Because but you could tell when people know what it is and what people do. You know, you just tell when they knew that shit. When they know shit, girl, you they like show it. Like I said, bitch, you would have had your life together at 30 versus 40, 50, 60. And like I said, I know a lot of people want to say, well, it's never too late to get your life together. Yeah, for the average person. Yeah, for the average Joe. Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Yeah, for the average, man, woman, Joe don't know, Jay don't know, I would say yes. They can get it together at 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. But it's kind of like a 90-year-old woman getting a bachelor's or a master's degree. At 90 years old, you're retired. At 90 years old, you're very close to exiting out. What are you going to do with your master's degree at 90 years old that you just got a master's degree? And I'm not disrespecting anybody's grandmother. I'm just asking a real serious question here. What can you teach somebody who's in their 30s or 40s? What lessons can you teach them that you didn't get right, even right now at fucking 40 and 50? That's the real motherfucking question. That's the real question. Once again, I'm talking about these high priestesses out here. I'm talking about these YouTubers that have the answer to every fucking thing, and I'm gonna teach you one thing, and I got some jewels for you. Girl, the jewels didn't work for your ass, girl. You can't even pawn the shit. I guess that's the CZs versus the real shit. I guess that's the cubic zirconia shit versus the shit that the blood diamonds. I guess that's what separates the shit right there. Is that, bitch, I got some jewels for you. Bitch, you didn't apply the, bitch, how of a sudden you got jewels shit, girl, and you skipped 19, 20, 21, 19, 20, and 30. Because like I said, when you get your shit together, we're talking about energetically, because bitch, you can play these games with people that know nothing about energy and how the body works. People who don't know nothing about how the frontal lobe and the cerebrum, people that don't know about that shit, you can play with those people. But you ain't playing with my ass. You ain't playing in my motherfucking face. Okay, you might think my face looks funny. You might think that it looks like you can play in it, but bitch, you're not playing up in this motherfucking face. Okay, you're not fooling nobody. Girl, the energies got right in the 14s, 21s, 27, 32. Girl, you missed all the opportunities when the doors were wide open. Now the doors are recycling, and I want people to understand this. Every energy field that's in our body are connected to meridians and organs, and organs extend out into our energetic bodies, which extends far out outside of our body. It extends very far out. And the more you are aware of this energy, the more you are effective, or the more you are effective at manifesting what you want and repelling what you don't want in your life. Person, places, and motherfucking things. Okay, I'll keep that there. So if these energies recycle, the same energies that popped up when you were 14 and you missed it, and then it popped up when you were 21 and you missed it, then it popped up at 27 and you missed it, then it popped up at 35 and then you missed it, and then the energy that happened to, or just so happened to open up at its peak when you're 14 comes right back around to open back up at 40, you missed the first dose, sis. So the second doesn't matter. It's kind of like taking medicine. It's kind of like if you miss the dosage, they said just, sit up. You can't go back. You're on medicine. You cannot go back. Let's say hormones, for a good example. You take your hormones twice a day. If you miss one of those doses of hormones, you don't double up on your medicine. You wait until the next day to start your cycle all over. It's the same thing with us and energy and how we relate to things, right? Because everything's about energy. So if you didn't get the energy right at 14, 21, 27, 32, 35, 41, and then finally you got it right, bitch, there's nothing you can tell to someone like me or someone even like you that's around your age. There's nothing you can share with us, because everything that you're giving is basically just for clout. It's just for money. It's just for attention. It's good. It's just for recognition. But bitch, I'm looking at you like, girl, this wasn't an experience that you had. This is something that you read up on when you had time to sit there and think about the fucked up shit you've done. And that's what it comes down to. And so, like I said, you look at these people who honestly remind me of little kids. And I'm like, damn, I'm so glad I didn't go through that. Damn, I'm so glad I paid attention. Damn, I'm so glad I was surrounded by people that teach me right from wrong and to awaken in me my true calling, even when I didn't realize what it was. And see, that's one thing about being chosen, the black sheep of the family, for being chosen, the one that is different, that stands out, the outcast, the misfit. When you're at your darkest point, whatever that is for you, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, depression, very suicidal, okay? Hello, you got that. When you're at that point, your ancestors, the spirits that walk with you, your guardians, they come out. And you don't have to know what a guardian spirit is or a guardian angel is or ancestor is. You will hear voices, you will see things. And I'm not talking about like hear voice, oh girl, today we're gonna go slap somebody. Like you will get this idea that will transmit or translate as a voice, as audio, but it's actually an idea. And it will say, bitch, don't do that. Bitch, it's not the one. Even to where, bitch, you have something in your hand that you're like, listen, I'm about to drink this right now. And bitch, you drop the bottle. And you're like, damn, I just paid $300 for this bottle of fucking liquor. And the bitch don't care, and the bitch don't fail. Bitch, that's the divine calling stepping in. That's the divine authoritative figure stepping in to stop you from making a mistake that you are not meant to motherfucking make. And I do think that we go through things to learn things, but some of these things that we go through is for ourselves. And once again, I'm very big on, if you're barely learning something, you grasp what you're learning, you apply it to your life, and you live it out. And then years down the line, you look back on and say, you know what, damn, I made my mistake at, 19, 20, 30, 40, and now I'm 60 or 70. And now I can be honest and say I made my mistake, but at 40, I learned this valuable lesson. Bam! Started off with that. But once again, like I said, I think that number, age is nothing but a number, and wisdom comes with experiences. And it's not just about you experiencing something, it's about you applying what you learned to your motherfucking life, like my motherfucking self. I didn't have to smoke weed or pop pills or have sex around the people to know that it's going to cause me to motherfucking die. And it's not about a physical death, it's about a spiritual death first. I didn't have to go through these things. I met people who experienced that, and I said, bitch, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. So I experienced it through you, and I gained insight on that experience. I don't have to go, drunk driving to know what the outcome is going to be to be a drunk driver to speak on that. I don't got to do that. You gave me insight on that. So, bitch, I'm smart enough to say, bitch, I ain't doing that. So looping back around to what I was really coming on here for, because I wanted to talk about that girl, because everybody and their mama, and this comes up to Hades. This pulls it up to motherfucking Hades here, honey. And I'm not saying motherfucking Haiti like I'm disturbed with Haiti, that beautiful island itself. Okay, because I got some beautiful people over there. Shout out to Hades and Haitian Americans that I love and I adore. And some of y'all we don't really talk like we used to. Some of y'all we don't really talk like we used to, bitch. But that's okay, because the spirits are here to talk. You don't want to talk to me, let's talk to the spirit. So what's really going on? You Monbos and Bokors and all this other good stuff. What's going on with y'all? There's a lot of culture appropriation going on, and I've been talking about this. Everybody got this little Haitian accent, and I'm coming out and speaking, Creole and shit. Girl, using family jewels to fucking con scheme and rip off people. And now the spirits are upset. They've been upset, though. They've been upset. It's been about, 12 years now? They've been upset. And, of course, some people are saying, well, yeah, what's going on now is that, people are American people like Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton went over there and they buying this, they buying that, da, da, da. Yeah, but we're talking about like 1% of the whole population doing some fucked up shit. And that's your bloodline. That's your family. That's something that you should be keeping sacred and protected. And it just doesn't even go there. Some of y'all be selling y'all shit out too for some coin too. Some of y'all be out here selling your secrets to people for thousands of dollars. And that's what I tell people. Like, I do work for people, but you're not going to learn all my motherfucking secrets, because I believe that 3 times and it's done. Like, you're not going to be able to do the same thing more than 3 times. Like, I would say 1 time, but you're lucky to get it 3 times. But 3 times, and it's going to work every fucking time. It does not work that way. And I don't care what spiritual background you are a part of. I'm telling you what spirit knows. I'm telling you what spirit knows and what spirit has shared. And like I said, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't fuck, I don't do random people. So my energy that I get, the downloads that I get are pure raw energy. It's pure raw interpretation. It's not me interpreting shit when I'm high. It's not me interpreting shit when I'm horny. Girl. So I want you to understand that spirits are not happy with y'all. And yes, it happened over there to Hades. But you Haitian Americans, or you Haitians that are here in America that are over here doing voodoo, allegedly, and you're selling your secrets for some motherfucking money, okay? Your spirits ain't too happy. It's falling. It's falling. As I mentioned the other day, I had something that came up for me the other day. Me and my sister was talking, and I talk about people out here doing sacrifices, animals and human, animal and human. Okay, let's clarify that in the name of voodoo. And it's like, girl, we're talking about high spirits, and we talk about low spirits, because there's a right hand and left hand to all things. But then you have some of these people out here that are out here going back into this culture appropriating shit. Like, if this is my culture, right? Let's say my ancestors bestowed knowledge onto me, wisdom onto me of some things, and it's my family's power, right? It's my lineage. It's the gifts that my ancestors fought, learned, and kept. Right? They fought for it. They learned it. They did it well, and they kept it. So me going out here and once again meeting somebody who's not a part of my culture, and we're not talking about a race thing because it could be interpreted with that, but we're talking about culture period. Whether if I'm Puerto Rican American and there's somebody that's Puerto Rican that's in the island of Puerto Rico right now, like, bitch, we're connected, but bitch, the culture is separated because you got Puerto Rican American, which is a watered down Puerto Rican culture, and you got people that are actually living there, that are there, that are eating that food, that are sleeping there, that are experiencing that energy. And so it's totally different. So same thing with these Haitians. Y'all got people that come to y'all that offer y'all lots of money. Oh, girl. Bitch, we know. Offer y'all lots of motherfucking money, and y'all sit up here and be like, yeah, you gonna put this in your book? Okay, so give me $25,000 and I'll teach you my family secret. And y'all don't be playing. They give y'all $25,000, or they tell you that they're gonna mention your name in the book, and you sell that shit, bitch, for what? Clout and motherfucking money. And now all the shit that your family fought for to keep, to learn, right? Because once again, we're going into lineage, we're going into culture. Because my culture is my culture, it's my family. So my family taught me. It's what's been given down from lineage to lineage, generation to generation. That's culture. And then you're out here selling this shit, and then it's like, girl, like people like me is looking like, girl, is this shit real? Is this shit real? Because it's like, girl, mom over here selling it for a couple of $1,000s when that money's gonna come and go. But the secrets that they sold, they cannot get back. They cannot get back. They can try to duplicate it, but they cannot get that back. So I'm just being the messenger. Haitian voodooists, voodans, manbos, bokors, right? Bunkors. Bitch, bokor. Okay? Bitch, I really want to know. Spirit wants to know. Your ancestors want to know what's really going on. Because it has nothing to do with Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton going over there, and missionaries going over there doing this, doing that. Because y'all live there. Y'all should be protecting y'all island. Y'all should be protecting your culture. You should be protecting your lineage. Bitch, you should be letting nobody, nothing, not even somebody who looked like you, go over there and steal your shit. And then you're like, oh, they're stealing our shit. Well, I don't really hear that from Haitian people. I hear that from African Americans. Girl, they think they're connected to Haitians, Africa. And it's like, girl, Africa don't want you. Hades don't want you. And then some of them talk about, I'm Jamaica. Girl, Jamaica don't want your ass neither. Like, it's time that y'all learn who you are. All these spiritual advisors, they're psychics, and spirits talk to them, and there's a spirit on camera right now, and there's something moving in the background right now. All that bullshit. But your ancestors ain't coming through and telling you, baby, you're full-blooded Lakota Indian. You're full-blooded Cherokee. Your African lineage go back thousands of years, baby. It's not that important. And like I said, I know about genealogy because I'm a scientist first. I like to research science first. Okay. Things make sense to me when there's scientific evidence to prove what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. If it does not have a scientific evidence to prove it, bitch, I'm like, because anybody can say something. But like I said, I need to pop my allergy pill too, y'all. Yeah. My allergies are kind of kicking my ass today, honey. Not really, but kind of. Anyway, y'all, learn your lineage. Learn what you are connected to. I forgot where the fuck I was going with that because there's so much shit that's coming up, even going into what's going on over there in Afania. Okay, Afania. Y'all know what's going on over there in Afania, honey. Afania. You know, you have people that were American that went over there and they fought over there. You know, and I dated some military people who lost limbs. Okay, let's talk about it. They lost limbs. They lost friends. Their friends died in their damn hands. You have mothers. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh, mm-mm, 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 uh-uh, mm-mm, nope, nope, uh. Mothers have buried their children, and they've been over there 20 years to now what? And of course, this is not, I mean, honestly, I think it has something to do with America minding their own motherfucking business and staying in their own motherfucking lane. I think that definitely, I mean, honestly, I think that really teach a very valuable lesson for higher up people that you have people here in this country that need your help, that need your assistance, that need your help and assistance mentally and physically. And instead of you taking care of your own, because bitch, we know there's laws that are put in place too. You can't be on U.S. soil. We know all that stuff too. But instead of that, you go over here to this place where they don't even give a fuck about their own people. Sacrifice people, young boys, young women. One of the cities that's near me, they have a young man's face plastered like on a flag, like on one of the little street posts. And girl, it said that he went over there and he fought and he died, and they gave him an honorary. That whole display was honorary. Oh God, I don't know what. Oh, it's a little too much. It's a little too much energetically and emotionally of what we've been through. And when I say we, I mean the American soldiers. What they've been through over there, and to see all that shit go to motherfucking waste. Girl, we're talking about thousands of people. Thousands of people. And we heard a lot of stories about a lot of stuff. We heard a lot about people doing some fucked up shit over there, American soldiers while they were over there. We heard about that too. But it's like, damn, honey, like what's really going on? And we know what's going on. We do. You know, we want to give a shout out to that Aquarian energy. Yes, the water bearer, honey. Oh, girl, the party has just begun. And when I tell you, anybody who has any type of hate in their heart, bitch, you gotta go. If you're sexist, racist, homophobic, xenophobic, uh, uh, bitch, I don't know what it calls when you hate skinny people, hate fat people, hate tall people. But if you're any of those phobias, bitch, and it comes from yourself in your heart, bitch, you gotta go. Bitch, we have many spirits that are out here running amok, bitch, and they're cleansing, they're purging. Shout out to Aquarius, the water bearer, honey, for bringing in that water to cleanse and purge out what needs to be pulled out. Okay, the seedlings, honey, the energies that are contributing to the destruction of mankind. It got to go. It got to go. It got to go, girl. We should be a type 1 and we're a type 0 still. And anybody who knows what I'm talking about, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And like I said, to see not only that, but still a whole bunch of shit going on. We got Hades, we got fat, we got the conscious teeth falling apart. And then, of course, we got these so-called hoodooists. Oh, girl, they run around with their hair cut off, girl. One of these hoes who was in a chat room, uh, 2015 October to be exact. And I'm gonna share the information with y'all, because of course fair house, no, not fair housing, fair usage, fair usage, fair usage. We're gonna share what one of these so-called high priestess was doing in these groups, asking questions about lemons, and any of you witches that are out here reading the Bible and using the Bible for your magic purposes, you should be hung too, because your ancestors were hung by these people. And now they talk about they do hoodoo and they use the Bible scriptures and shit. And I'm just like, I'm confused though, sis, because you say you've always been a hoodooist, right? Why at 35 years old were you in these groups asking questions about this shit, and reading girls down as if you don't know what the fuck you were doing? But you're a high priestess, girl. There's levels to this. Bitch, there's levels to this, bitch. Even with all my experience, which I don't call myself high priestess. Bitch, even though I've been experienced, even though I've done a lot of things, I know a lot of people. Bitch, like I said, I've yet to call myself a motherfucking high priestess. Because, bitch, like I said, once again, there's a lot that goes on with that title. And that's something that you people are not fucking ready for, especially you American spiritualists. And I'm talking about all you hoes. All of yous. Okay? All of yous. Okay? So, bitch, like I said, the hoodoo shit got dried up and born for y'all. You know, nobody's really checking in on that no more. So now girls are pulling up new things, girl. Girls are doing voiceovers. Girls are writing books. Like, girl, what you gonna write in your book? What you gonna share with us in that book? How you conned the system after you paid off your restitution and shit, and you're still on parole. So what you gonna put in your book? How me being a spiritual advisor? Oh, bitch, you know when to drop, bitch. You know we're gonna promote that shit too. Because we're going to say, girl, wasn't she a hoodoo high priestess on YouTube? Now she got a book on how she beat the system and shit, but been arrested 8 times her whole life. And she only been alive for 4 decades. How's that possible? And then mama over here talk about she's into ancient Egyptian magic. Girl, you never going to get that, girl. Is that why you were kind of trying to rejoice? Ah, yeah, we got that bitch's channel taken down. Because you still look like you're struggling, sis. You know, when people get money, they do their teeth. That's the first thing we tend to do, because we know that when we talk, people pay attention to our mouth. So that's the first thing that we do, girl. We make sure the teeth is nice and good, girl. Any damaged teeth, any missed teeth, girl, we get it repaired, girl. So, I want you to do an Egyptian spell on that. Get that overbite corrected, girl. Mama looked like she got fake veins in her mouth. Girl, and they look very plaqued and tartared. Girl, I just had a deep clean, 2 days ago, actually. Girl, go ahead and get you a deep clean, girl. It's only about $800. Don't you charge like $3,000 for your rituals and shit? 3,000, 18, 1,500. Mm-hmm. You can't get your teeth clean, get that tartar and plaque scrubbed off. And I hope those ain't dentures looking like that, because that would be crazy as hell. Bitch. She know who she is. At least y'all never try to send me a little email. Like I said, she's always in my inbox, y'all. She get blocked from one email, another email come through, and it's just like, sus. It's like, sus, are you tired? Because I'm glad I'm fucking with your mind. I'm glad. I'm glad that you can't sleep at night. I'm glad that you up thinking about ways how you gonna try to do what you're gonna do and all shit. And like I said, girl, we got all our teeth. Every time you come in here and chat, it's screenshot it. Every time you send me an email, screenshot it. And bitch, your IP address is connected to the email that you sent. Huh? What? Hello? Bitch, that's been logged on too. Bitch, I ain't a fool. Like I said, girl, when it comes down to this type of life, girl, I've been there, done that. So like I said, girl, we're going to do a video on that. I'm going to show you exactly who I'm talking about. You're going to see. Girl, you're gonna see it, honey. You're going to see it. My the spiritual money ain't there no more. So now mama doing all this and shit. Hello. Hi, babies. Hi. Mama doing all that. I'm just like, oh girl. I don't know if that's that insomnia. Is that Seroquel? Because Seroquel be having y'all bugging out like that. I don't know if that's that insomnia, that Seroquel, or is there some other tea going on there? And your ancestors are disgusted with you too, bitch. And you already know that, girl. That's why you over here. That's why you got to beg for coin, girl, because your ancestors are disgusted with you. Until you do right by your ancestors, girl, your money's always gonna be fucked up. Okay, I said what I said. Your money gonna be fucked up. Your health is gonna be fucked up, and everything you touch is gonna turn to motherfucking shit or pig's feet. One or the other. It's gonna be shit or pig's feet, girl. Oink, 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 or it's gonna be. Okay, I said what I said. And don't be worrying about my motherfucking two broken nails if you saw. Yes, bitch. Yes, the two nails fucking broke, bitch. What? And, bitch. I gotta go. I gotta make my appointment to go to my nail tech, girl. But that's not your business. You worried about a bitch send that money over to get for me to get my nail fixed. Hello. 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 Okay. Listen, before I go any further, let me read it here. Come on now, I'm Dee Dee. You know what I'm saying? Come on here, Jalea. How you doing? I had a friend of a friend tell me I need to try with the girl. I need to try with the girl like no ma'am, but it's experimentation stuff. It's not for me. I know myself, dear. Why is Bella so ready? She's always ready. You hear where she at now? Oh, she in the bathroom because she drained herself out. We had a very long day today, huh? Girl, come here. Girl, I have to be a little. I have to be a little bitch today, girl. Well, actually, let's talk about this. So today, y'all, Leo and Aquarius always bringing me some good goodies. Y'all know my mother, my number one spiritual mother, okay, who I found out is actually a avatar of my other spiritual mother, even though they're different avatars, like my other spiritual mother. Like I have 7 spiritual mothers, right? And 4 of my spiritual mothers are the avatar of each other. Who would have thunk that? But let me get back into this. So today, I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but in the past, one of my neighbors wanted to fuck. Okay, let's call a spade, a club, and a kitty cat. Okay, so one of my neighbors wanted to. Okay, and he was a very cute man, but he didn't want to. Now let me check out how my PR should go. My PI. So he messaged me, and he basically, I won't tell you how he messaged me. We'll keep that. But he messaged me, and he sent me a picture of his bloop, right? And in the bloop was his hands. Now, for me, I pay attention to hands, necks, legs, whatever. When I look at a picture, I look at everything possible that will let me know. That's how I know if someone is catfish, because I'm like, wait a minute, the jawline looks a little different. Or, hey, the nipples were a little more turned to the left. Why is they turned this way now? Girl, bye. And they'll try to say, oh, it was a reverse camera. Girl, bye. So he sent me this, and I told him to send me some money over because, bitch, I like to be spoiled. So I said, bitch, send me some money. And he's like, okay, how much you want? And I'm like, okay, send me this amount. So he sent it. I'm like, okay, he real. Fast forwarding, y'all. Out the blue, he messaged me, and he's like, are you available to meet right now? And I'm like, no. And I'm putting 2 and 2 together because his neighbor wouldn't show their face. They wouldn't show their face. But I'm thinking to myself, like, well, that's odd because I saw her leave. So I'm just putting 2 to 2 together, like, that gotta be him. And so literally I told him, hey, I'm willing to meet up with you, but you need to show me a picture of your face, or at least half of your face. Well, guess what? I got blocked. And then the next day I got a phone call from my management. I told you I live in a very uppity Caucasian, if y'all want to call it that, because Queen of England said Caucasian is a mindset. Okay. So very Caucasian area. Okay. Very Caucasian place, girl, where they complain about everything, girl. Girl, there's a leaf in front of your door, girl. You're getting a notice on your door. Hello? Or they're calling that phone. Hi, we just want to tell you, hi, this is Linda. Yeah, this is Linda from the office. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I just want to let you know that there's leaf in front of your door. And if you don't move that within the next 22 minutes, we will be putting a notice on your door, meaning you have to vacate. Anyway, girl. So they called and they were just like, and girl, it took me like 3 times to figure out what was going on. Because, it's good to know the root of it before you start throwing energy. So they called and they're like, yeah, they said there's some weird noises coming from your bathroom. And I'm like, weird noise come from my bathroom? Bitch, what do you mean some weird noise come from my bathroom? So I'm like, yeah, And they're like, well, we have to document it. Whatever, okay, let it go. Bitch, a week or two later, got another call. Girl, I'm having fun. Oh, girl, wait, let me answer. Hello? Yeah, hi. This is Maria. I just want to let you know that we got reports that you were doing some weird shit in the hours of like 1 and 2 in the morning. And I'm like, well, what exactly what they said I was doing? Oh, you were like running around, going in and out your door. And I'm just like, wait, on what day was this? And girl, the day that they said it just so happened, y'all, it was the day that I was not feeling good. And I fell asleep. I fell asleep very early. So fast forwarding. The last thing that happened was I'm out here doing my little meditation and prayer. And I had to step out for a minute to go get some stuff. And I get a call and they're like, hey, you're leaving candles unattended and that's not permitted and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, first of all, honey, I'm a spiritualist. I don't leave candles unattended. I do, they're in a fireproof container. Y'all had a fireproof stainless steel pot. I put baking soda around the pot in the inside and the outside. Y'all, the pot is like this deep. The candle is this fucking tall. So they're like, yeah, they said that they could still sign. Bam, it was confirmation, y'all. I said, so it is that. Girl, anyway, I did some things, y'all. Everything was quiet. And guess what? They moving. Jesus. You goddamn bitch. Whoa. Girl, they moving, y'all. Listen, the window's open. I gotta kind of keep it low because they might want to exit out with a scene. They might want to say, and yeah, we were walking by, we heard the bitch talk about we gotta go. They're gone. They're gone. Now fast forwarding, girl, this happened today. This happening today. Another thing that motherfucking happened, y'all. I'm too excited for this. So a bitch right here, they were putting cigarette butts in, and I'm just like, girl, y'all drive nice cars. One got a Porsche and one have a BMW SUV. So I'm just a little confused about how nasty y'all are with these nice ass cars. So either way, y'all, they were leaving, and I didn't know who it was. So they were leaving cigarette butts. They were leaving bottles of beer and just bags of food and shit. Y'all, just weird shit, like near my stall. And I was like, is somebody putting voodoo on me? Because, you leave shit down. They put tracks of shit down in some of these rituals. I'm like, bitch, somebody put voodoo on me? So, y'all, I let it go. And then I caught on and I said, bitch, no, let me do this for my protection. Let me take screenshots of what I'm seeing, email it down to the front office so they'll know. They'll have it on file. Y'all, fast forwarding. This happened a couple of weeks ago, right? A couple of months ago, but recently, like maybe a week ago. And I was so pissed, y'all. I got out my motherfucking car. I slammed that door. Bitch, I was taking those pictures like, you nasty ass motherfuckers. Because I'm like, it has to be one of these three. It has to be. And one of them, they're never at home. I think they're like a nurse or something. I don't know. Make a long story short, y'all, I come home today. I should be really talking about this right now because I shouldn't be talking about this right now because it's kind of messed up, but it's not. So today I come home and I see a car parked in my parking spot. Now, mind y'all, bitch, I pay a lot of money a month for my motherfucking rent. Mind you, okay, bitch, the stalls, we have guest parking all around. Girl, this is a big ass place, y'all. We got like 3 parks in here. 3 parks in an apartment building, y'all. Very beautiful, very spacious. You can work out, girl. Like, honestly, you don't got to go to the gym, girl. You can walk around this whole motherfucker and lose weight. Bitch. Okay, hello? And like I said, we're surrounded by beautiful houses, mansions, all the good stuff, y'all. We live within a gated community, Either way, Y'all, I come home today after being exhausted from what I had to do when I was out running errands, y'all. And it's draining, y'all. Anybody on my Facebook, you know exactly, bitch. I drove today for like 6 hours. 2 hours to go somewhere, 2 hours to come back. Bitch, oh, girl. I come back, y'all, and the Porsche is parked in my motherfucking stall. So of course I'm like, let me wait. Let me give it like 15 minutes because maybe they parked and maybe they ran into their house really quickly. So I'll give it a couple of minutes. So I'm there on the phone and you know, Bella's getting restless because you know I took her with me. And so she's getting restless. She wants to get out of the car. So she's just you know, making all these weird noises and shit. Y'all, 30 minutes passed. I called security. And I said, I don't know what to do. Someone's parked in my stall. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to go to bed. Now, of course, before I want to see if there was there any guest parking available near me, and there were not. And then I was like, bitch, why the fuck I need to park in guest parking, bitch, when I'm paying all this money a month to have this fucking stall? The fuck out of here. So, bitch, when I tell y'all that they didn't come out, security was like, oh, so y'all, this is about a good hour and a half in total time. Security was like, we'll be right over. Please have your ID and your lease available. We'll be over there with the tow. Bitch, come up, show with the tow truck, girl. It was some weird shit, girl. They took a picture of my ID. They took a picture of the lease. Make sure everything was right because they could be sued if it's not. Y'all, they ended up towing that car, y'all. And of course, I got it on video. But it hit me while this was happening, y'all. It hit me. The spirit of God stepped in. Because I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad doing it. Because what happened if, you know, they didn't have, you know, they don't have money for the rent and then maybe they got shit they got to pay. And then, oh my God. But then I was like, bitch, a Porsche, if you're making a payment on that Porsche, you're making a good payment anyway. Your payment is, even if you got good credit on a Porsche, your payment is going to be about anywhere from $938 to about $1,500 a month. So I'm like, yeah, but no. Mm-mm. And then it fell on me. That's the motherfuckers that believe in trashing your stall and beer cans by the pole and da 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 da. Oh, girl, you know I got out and I was fucking rejoicing, girl. What the tow truck, girl, when I put out that camera, and bitch, I was like, girl, recording while they were towing that Porsche. Beautiful Porsche, girl. It was beautiful, girl. Beautiful. They had a wrap there to girl, customized, beautiful wrapping and all that. Bitch, I recorded that shit, and I'm like, mm-hmm. And of course, I had to call the office too, because I said, yeah, I don't want any teas, and I'm gonna let you know that, bitch, if there is any problems in the future about the whole situation, bitch, it ain't gonna be pretty. You know, I'm so stupid for saying that, but whatever. I just have to let them know. Because bitches, you know, they got towed out of my spot, and so now my car is parked there. And so if I come out tomorrow and there's some shit going on with my car, then bitch, girl, I got that car, girl, I got that license plate. Bitch, don't you? It better be registered in Pomona, bitch, Pomona or Moreno Valley, bitch. It better not be registered over here. So we have two wins in the same day, y'all. Yes, honey, come on in here. I'm so dramatic, huh? Don't judge me. Mm-mm-mm. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Literally, that's crazy. They're saying that women's rights are going to be over now. Where at? Over there in Afghanistan. That's sad. Mm-mm-mm. But they said that they're not wanting to fight for their own, you know, people. So we can't. But of course, you know, we're going into the innocent people. And on both sides of the equation, we have the innocent soldiers who went over there and who lost their life, you know, and these people, you know, the family cannot get these people back. These people will not come back. Um, and then now you got, you know, women over there and children over there that are going to be hurt in the process. It's really sad, you know, on all angles, both sides. But I'm here to remind you all that we are in a new dawn, a new day. Yes, honey, we're in a new life, girl. We're in a whole new situation. And you so-called witches, you so-called spiritualists, mystics, and intuitives, and tarot readers, you know, spirits talking to you, bitch. You better be motherfucking ready. What is to come? Okay, because bitch, as I mentioned 2 years ago, you're gonna go look up shit, and the shit is gonna be infiltrated. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I did a test on it myself. Something years ago came up on the internet, and I caught myself looking it up again because it hit me. I was like, "Oh my god, let me see." You know, I like to test when things come to me. I looked it up, y'all, and I kid y'all not. Yeah, we're not gonna do that right now. We'll do that the next tea, honey. So I actually looked it up, and of course, when I looked it up, y'all, the site was a spyware site. Like it literally had the lining of it. Like, use this ritual for blah blah blah. When I clicked on it, bitch, it brought up a lady shaking her boobs naked. I exited out, then it brought up your computer needs to be clean. Then I exited out, then it brought up something, and I'm just like, girl. So they're definitely starting to take down a lot of tea that we talked about years ago. And girls thought I was playing these games. But now, of course, it all happens to the planet of the Most High. Because motherfuckers like me, girl, we got that real juju. They've been asking for the girl to come out and play. They've been knocking at the door for the girl to come out and play. When I say the girl, I mean the girl that I've been keeping locked down for all these years. Girl, she mind her business. She ain't done a motherfucking thing, girl, to anybody or nothing. She haven't said shit. Girl, people, they're still knocking. Hey, where's she at? So, now it's time to come out and talk about some shit. And of course, I'm gonna leave this here. Me coming out and what I'm gonna be doing is actually dangerous. Not dangerous to the practitioner, but dangerous to people who gave me the stuff that I know to find out that it's been leaked out. Because I told y'all, a lot of the stuff that people get right now it's old news. Like people that are out here trying to expose certain organizations. That's old. Girl, they're 300 and something years ahead of you. The shit you're talking about is what they did back in the motherfucking 50s and 60s. Everything has been revised now. If you join any of these organizations right now or mystery schools right now, like any college, any school you go to, they revise the books, they edit the books, they add new things, they take things out, whatever. They feed each generation something different because each generation needs something different. And so, like I said, the information that I will be sharing and giving out is so old and it's so secretive, bitch, that it puts me in motherfucking danger. But you know what? In the name of real spirituality, in the name of real power, in the name of real blessings, I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing to take that risk partially. Because I've seen people for all these years, bitch, be a fool. Just be a mockery. Just sit here and just play games and this and that, and oh my God, I'm putting something on you, and woo, we send a spirit over there, and the bitch is sneezing right now. That's a demon. And the bitch said her nuts was itching. That's a spirit too. And the bitch's wig was getting pulled. That's a spirit. And oh my God, I'm looking at the bitch's video right now, and I see her aura changing black. And it's like, girl, if you can see auras like that, then why you can see your landlord's aura before he kicked you out of that house a couple years ago before you got put in that Mustang? If you can see auras like that, girl, then when you're out here doing this shit topless and shit, why you didn't see the police officers coming towards you? Because you can see that energy, sis. Judges, attorneys, prosecutors, DAs, it doesn't matter. There's something about their aura that you pick up, even if they're not, girl. Listen, undercover police officers, it doesn't matter. You could sense it. You just know. You could feel it. You're like, ooh, yeah, this is some energy right here. And like I said, there's oaths that they have to pledge in order to join the military, in order to become a judge, in order to become a district attorney, a prosecutor, even a police officer. And these oaths are initiations. They're incantations. There are spirits that are over here hovering over these people. And so me being a spiritualist and being a clairsentient first, bitch, I know that energy. So it's like, something ain't right with this. That's that, bitch, you try to fool me if you want to. You go ahead. I keep telling people, you try to trick me if you want to, girl. You go ahead and try to act like you playing, like, oh, I'm acting like I'm cool with you. Girl, I can smell a charlatan from a fucking mile away, girl. I see it. And so it's like, girl, these people be over here playing these little games, playing like that, like they connected to some shit. And it's like, girl, you're playing with the wrong motherfucking energy. You're playing with the wrong motherfucking energy, sis. And it's why these hoes be out here losing. Rest in peace for those who were spiritualists on here and they lost their lives. Rest in peace to those of you who are spirituals on here and you lost a lot of shit outside of your lives. But once again, playing with energies that are not yours, because it all comes back around. Culture appropriating. If you're not connected to the ancient Egyptian magic, bitch, don't you do that shit. You're not connected to any type of African-based spirituality, bitch, don't you do that shit. You got people out here talking about the Tahuti and this and that, and they got health problems. So these spirits can't help you with that because the Egyptians were healers. Ancient Egypt was about healing. It's about light, honey. It's about pulling in the secrets of the universe, pulling in the celestial bodies. If you needed Jupiter energy, pull that on in. It was about that, girl. And we even talked about before that Mesopotamian energy. And even going into Orishas. See, that's a lot of you hoes don't understand. What I know, what I do, predate that shit. It predate that shit. And that's why I talk about even here and now. And I said, bitch, the Orishas are in the Bible. But there's spirits that predate the Orishas. Because they've been around for a few thousand of years. But there's spirits that predate that. And they were avatars because they honestly, equate to the same thing, honey. I mean, we can talk about it. So like I said, that was my way of coming out in secret to discuss stuff. But these hoes, they really confused. First they hoodoo, then they go into voodoo, then they go into Yoruba. I speak Yoruba, boo, 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 boo. Now, once again, like I said, they connect to Egyptian. So if you really connected to ancient Egypt, and you're doing Egyptian magic, then please let us know these 7 African power Egyptian names. Google won't tell you that, but you can tell me because you're connected with that energy, right? So that means your ancestors can come forward and tell you what these spirits are, right? The 7 holy spirits. We could talk about a whole bunch of tea because once again, that's what I'm connected to. Physical lineage and spiritual lineage. Because there are a lot of people over there right now that are born in Egypt, but they're not connected to the ancient Egyptian line. Very similar to African Americans. You think because you look like an African that's your bloodline, and it's not. And that's why you're suffering. You're suffering right now because, bitch, you've been a disgrace to your ancestors. And it has nothing to do with the master, because you can Google if Cardi B got a sex change. You can Google if Jeffree Star is having sex with Kanye West. You can look that shit up. But you can't look up anything else. I mean, let's talk about it now. There's no excuse for you being spellbound, hexed, and binded. And I said that I will continue to say that. So if you really have found your spiritual path and ancient Egyptian is your power or your knowledge, let's see you become free. Let's see that. If you really have found your power and you're connected to the Hindu system, because once again, that still goes back to Egypt too. And that's what you hoes will never understand. That still predates your shit. Still goes back. We're talking about the Rachis now. Okay. Rachis. Okay. You heard the story. If you don't know, you better do some research. You heard the story. How everything migrated out and went out and spread out. Information was translated and it was misunderstood. Very similar to how people say how the Tamil Nadus or the South Indians, how they connected to the Mayans who were in Mexico. You heard me right. You heard me very right, bitch. You heard it. You heard what I said very clearly. Very, very clearly. You heard it very loud and clear. How are people over there in South India, way over there, how are they connected to a tribe that were in Mexico or Central America? Bitch, hello? Bitch, y'all got all these answers and shit. Huh? Hello? Your Santa Muerte and your Kali Ma. And I'm like, girl, when you play with fire, you get burnt. You hoes ain't about that fire. That's like y'all out here getting burnt right now. Pun intended. You're getting burned. You're setting yourself up into a death trap. You think it's cute right now, but like I said, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. And what Lord are you talking about? Or what Lord do you think the book is talking about? You should know that. You're the clairvoyant. You're the psychic. You're the tarot reader. Ask your spirits. Hello? Because we can talk about it. We could talk about how Leos, the sign that's ruled by Mother Sekhmet, how they came into representing the sun, who's connected to Ra. Oh, come on now. Like I said, girl, we'll save that for another time because, bitch, it's time for me to educate you hoes. Class is now in section, bitch. You wanted this hoe to come on out? Bitch, section, section. Session. Oh my God, y'all. It's been a long day for me. It's been a very, very long day. Bitch, we're here to educate, okay? We're here to educate, castigate, and motherfucking correct. So, bitch, like I said, bitch, your powers are gone. Your magic ain't working. Well, we never worked. That's why one of these hosts keeps sending me emails and shit. Like, girl, you're never gonna get it, bitch. Now, you keep sending an email, bitch, I'm gonna show up. No, that's what I'm saying. That's not a threat. That's a promise. You keep sending those emails, bitch, I'm gonna show up. Bitch, I'm gonna show up. Bitch, hello? Cyber stalking, cyber harassment, bitch, I'm showing up. Bitch, hello? And we're gonna keep that there. Knock, knock, knock. And bitch, I won't be alone. There'll be some high powers there. We'll keep it there. Because, bitch, like I said, girl, no, you're playing with fire. You playing with fire, ho. And you're not a pyromaniac, girl. You think you are, but you're really not. Girl, a pyro, bitch, anybody that's connected to any type of pyro or fire energy, bitch, when did the foolish shit that you've done so far. We know this and we know this good. We know this very well. Hello? Especially going into magic. You know your element and you know how to do magic, then girl, you know how to manifest. So you wouldn't have to switch out license plates. And I always bring that up, but you wouldn't have to go to the store and steal a pack of bologna. And of course, wolves to feed my children. But yeah, you out there fucking and sucking for free though. What kind of shit does that make sense? Because I got some stories that I could share with you, girl, of women who have children and they did things to feed their children, girl. But they knew that, bitch. If I go and I steal it, I'm going to jail. Why not become a prostitute to feed your children? Why not do the other shit? Why not, meet your man who's a drug dealer with money and swindle him for all the money that he has? Why not? Why not be a Keisha K? Is it K or a Dior? Keisha Kaor. Why not be one of those girls? Know what's going on, and you be the keeper. Why not? See, that's something that some real chosen people would have done. And once again, I'm talking to these high priestesses out here. These ones that have all these answers, and spirit talk to me, and I'm a voodoo priestess, and I do voodoo, and I'm Creole. I'm gonna start doing pop quizzes on these motherfuckers because they wanna talk, bitch. I give y'all the opportunity to call in, and we could do it once a week instead of y'all making these fake accounts. You come on in, call on in, show yourself, and talk, woman to woman, right? Realness to realness. If you're real, because bitch, I know I would do the same, bitch. If I felt some type of way of anything you did, bitch, I would definitely be calling. I've done it. The girl over there, she didn't answer that phone though. I even text her. She gave her the number live the day before, bitch. I called that phone number with my number showing her. She didn't answer. I text her. She didn't answer. I text her several times. She didn't answer. Uh-huh. There's no meds here, honey. Uh-huh. They are, honey. Yeah. Uh-huh. Is it the same demons that you want? Is it the same demons that you want? Is it the same demons that you want, darling? Huh? Is it the same demons that you want? Huh? $1,200 phone. Pay cash for it. Is it the same demons that you want? Huh? Because it looks pretty good to me. Is it the same demons that you want? Are these the demons that are getting me together? Is it the same demons that you want, honey? Is it the same demons that you want and you will never have? Ever, ever, ever. You will never have those demons. Is it the same demons that you want, hon? You thought I'd being a cam model, it didn't work out for you. So now you tried to go into my little cam show thing and do your little thing, bitch. It didn't work. Bitch, I still got regulars that send money in from that. And girl, I have not been on cam in years. And I'm still getting that cam money. Is it the same demons you want, honey? I would love for you to answer the question. Hello? Hello? Is it the same demons that you want? Is these the demons that are getting me together? The same ones that you want? Hello? Mama, that body has sickness in it. That body is sick. The body is sick, and you think that you're on a diet. You think that's going to change that sickness. That's not. The body is sick. All that black magic you think you're doing is coming back to get you, as your other girls too. One by one, Claudette, Lavender Flower, Spokane, Washington. One by one, 1935. One by one. Those spirits are coming to get y'all right together. And that's why you have to keep an eye on me. I'm not checking on you. I don't care what you're doing on your channel. I don't care what you're doing on anything you got going on. I don't care. Because you're down there. You're down there, honey. I don't look down. I don't look down. So-called high priestesses. I don't look down, bitch. Is that the same demons you want? Huh? Ma'am? Hello? Miss Gaines? Is that the same demons that you want? Hello? Hello? I'm not hearing you. The same demons that you want? Why did you relocate? We would love to know, ma'am. What made you relocate? Why did you relocate, ma'am? Curious to know. Okay. Curious to know, ma'am. What made you relocate? Huh? Hello? 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 I can't hear you, KCG. I can't hear you, ma'am. Are these the same demons that you want? Huh? Are these the same demons that you want? Because it seems like you want this life, darling. It seems like you want this life. Now you're into Egyptian. You're not connected to Egypt, ma'am. Not in any way, shape, or form. Don't let these polites and these pharaohs fool you. You're not connected to that in any way, shape, or form. Bitch, you're the ones that were brought in. You were the outcasts, the ones that were brought in to push out the original ones. That's what you are. Bitch, it shows. It shows from your grandmama to your mama to you. And to your barren ass. Hello? Where's the man at? Where's the children at? Hello? Hello? Why all of a sudden you relocate and why all of a sudden the diet change? Huh? You didn't get any bad news from the doctor, did you? The doctor didn't give you any bad news, right? They didn't tell you anything bad, right? Huh? Could it be any of these hexes and spells you so caught done to people? And it's coming back to bite you in your ass? Your crater ass? Huh? Rippled and dimpled and kimpled ass? Huh? Hello? Hello, I'm talking to you. Ma'am? Hello? Oink? Then that's how I have to talk to you. Hello? Hello? Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Anyway. TC, come on here, TC. How you doing? I believe the change. Oh, okay. Come on in here, TC. Oh, okay. I'm clicking on everything, huh? Come here, ninth round. Yes, honey. It says, oh shit, I missed it. Oh, I believe they change history and information every 111 years. Oh, come on in here. Come on in here. And a lot of stuff that people learned, I would even say going back to maybe even 10 years ago, that was the thing that was really starting to change, right? That's when you were starting to shift gears. And that's why I said too, like, you got to keep up with people. Like, when people are claiming to be high people or they're connected with people, right? Hit dogs holler, right? Nothing holler but a hit dog. You see how that fake ass account just stroll on in here? You see that? Just strolled on in here. You see this bitch right here? Just stroll on in here, girl. She needs this attention so bad. She sent me emails, and I'm not convinced that it's her all the time. I think it's her. I think it's her twin, her nutcase twin. Yeah, I think it's her nutcase twin, honey. You know the one that. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's. I think it'd be her playing this little games, girl, because we tracked down one of the IP addresses, honey. So, like I said, um, yeah, information change and how you know that people are who they say they are, and oh, I'm really a psychic or I'm a high priestess or whatever. Is that nobody is copying that fifth dimension, fourth dimension shit. You've never heard me say anything about me being in no damn fifth and fourth dimension because bitch, we are interdimensional beings. Going back into the ancient practices, that's what we were seeking. Back in the ancient world, we didn't have to do rituals for money, and we didn't have to do rituals for beauty, because the standards of beauty was different. The standards of money was different. So in spiritual practices, we sought after what was outside the box. That was freedom to us, not what's going on now in this life. We were curious to know what happened on the afterlife or what happens when this is all said and done. So our ancestors went in and they did things to find out, but they went in. They didn't go out. They went in. That's why they said we're interdimensional beings, not outer dimensional. We're interdimensional, which means that everything that we need to have access to is within inside of us. And every organ within our body is connected to an external source. So anybody who knows anything will not be like, I'm in the fifth dimension right now, but you're in the third dimension. Well, the physical is in the third, but my conscious is in the fifth. Bitch, your conscious is way up there if you're that girl. If you're that girl, if you're that boy, talk about being high, but your conscious will be way up there. Girl, you'll be connected to what do you call it? Extraterrestrials. Okay, I was gonna say a source of energy, but of course that's in one of my classes. So that's what you'll be connected to, mama. And as I said before, going into the comment with meds, no bitch, you're the one that's on meds, girl. You could see it in that skin, girl. You could see it in that fucked up ass skin that you got, girl, and all this shit, girl. I got a psychologist, I got a therapist, bitch. There's no meds over here. The only meds that I'm on is on spironolactone and motherfucking estrogen. Estrogen. I was gonna say estradiol. Estrogen. Bitch, you wanna see the pills? Those are the only medicines I'm on, girl. I'm a hardworking bitch, girl, and I'm tired. Usually when I get on her, bitch, I'll be motherfucking tired. I talk about this before, and I'll always say this again, bitch. I work, I do things, girl. I don't just sit on YouTube and bully people. Okay, that's not what I do, girl. I have clients. I booked readings. I got booked caseworks, bitch. That's what I do. So, bitch, like I said, I'm not you that has nothing else better to do but to be like, oh, the bitch is live. Let's go in there. Oh, let's do this. Oh, girl, you're helping me out. I don't even got to advertise, girl. You're helping me out. Some of your clients hit me up for work. The fuck out of here, girl. This life is simple. Okay? Nothing in this life that I could experience, because I was going to say you. Nothing in this life that I would ever experience that would make me ever Get out of line. How about that? When you know your purpose, bitch, there's no such thing as taking drugs. There's no purpose like, oh my God, I lost myself. Oh my God, now I have to take meds because I'm schizoaffective. And I'm not cutting in on people. But we're speaking about people that have spiritual purposes. There's no such thing as you're normal this year, the next year you start losing it. That comes from that fake shit. Anybody who take my energy class, we go over that, which is actually, it has been scientifically proven. People who are so-called spiritually advanced, that are like really, really thinking that they're out there, and they start tapping into fucked up energy, they start losing their mind. They start losing their mind, girl. Then they start saying, oh, there's another spirit in me. And oh, the spirit is leaving out. There's another one coming in. Girl, bye. Let me see your letter from your therapist or your doctor. Because allegedly, girl, you get SSI for your mental illnesses. Allegedly, you get SSI. Hello? You there? I don't see you commenting anything anymore. Allegedly, you get SSI for your mental disturbances. Bitch, there's no mental disturbances over here, mama. I see good. Okay, hello? I see very good, ma'am. Okay. Hello? Exactly. Yes, honey. Sad. Very sad, Jay. Very sad. Come on here, Jaliel. Yes, honey. Very sad. But of course, hoes have been mad since they discovered me. And now, bitch, we're really going to make them mad. We're really going to make them mad, bitch. What is to come? I saw a posting the other day that said, haters are only mad about the truth you speak because the truth you speak will expose the lies that they live. And I was like, isn't that ironic? I've been saying that about my haters this whole time. If I had a criminal record, y'all, I'm being totally honest with y'all because I feel like all things. Hold on, I'm about to end this YouTube right now. Before I go, I'm about to exit out right now. Before I go, if I had a criminal record or there's some type of shady shit in my past, anything, it doesn't matter what it is, you guys would be the first ones to know. Because for one, what's done in dark will always come to the light. For two, maybe my story was my story to share with you so that I can help somebody who's going through the same thing that I've been through. And once again, that's why I tell y'all everything. Because maybe you might be a transgender person who don't feel like other transgender people. You know, maybe you never question, well, am I a girl or boy? Or maybe you never, identified as being a gay male. So like I said, that's why I've always been so honest about my story. Even going into my connections with people, this, that, and of course I don't drop names, but of course sharing that because bitch, you're not alone. And of course you don't have to expose like these other girls are doing because they're getting a short end of the stick, bitch. When it comes down to it, bitch, business is business. So like I said, going into anything, if there's anything that ever came up in my past, anything I've ever done in my past that was bad, I have no problem sharing with y'all. No problem. Because, bitch, I did it. I wasn't shameful to do it. I wasn't shameful to fucking commit it, bitch. Why the fuck am I going to be, that ain't me. I didn't do that. There's no criminal record of me. What? And like I said, with these hoes out here, especially these haters, because everybody, I don't check for everybody, bitch. If you come into my lane, then I come. When you send for me, I come for you. Okay? These hoes that got these criminal records, bitch, we got case numbers. We got dockets. We got judges that presided over their fucking cases. So they can sit all there and say, well, that's not me, that's not me, that's me. That's weird. Because your name is connected to that. All the address you lived at is connected to that. Your mug shot is your mug shot. Girl, one of them was even trying to go and they were trying to delete shit off the internet. They were trying to delete the news articles and shit. But bitch, we still got the screenshots, girl. Just in case you ever try it. Just in case you ever try to send for me again when you're not sent for. So like I said, it's best for y'all to stay in y'all motherfucking place. Because, bitch, it's this close. And like I said, I have a right because it's public record. So like I said, I'm busy doing my thing. I'm busy living out my life. There's goals that I'm getting to, I'm accomplishing. And that's what you should be focused on. Instead of coming into my motherfucking life trying to check who the fuck I got going on. And of course, going into records, man, so you're going to do one your whole life. But once again, you should be out. If you were a real honest person, you would say, hey, this is what I did. Because somebody's going to expose it. So let me just come out and say, yes, I did steal. Yes, I did get caught with light sweat. Yes, I did go to jail for this and that. But bitch, that's a part of my past, and that's what made me who I am. But girl, instead of that ain't me, like you ashamed of it. You weren't ashamed when you did it. Don't be ashamed now, girl. You weren't ashamed when you were out there committing a fucking crime. And what was those shooting at then? What was the Egyptian magic then? I practice what I preach, and I lead by example. I show girls like me, escorts, transgender people, that you don't have to suck dick on a corner on the street and go to jail for fucking prostitution. That's what I'm here for. Bitch, you don't have to be that tranny bitch and say, well, I need validation, so let me suck and fuck on anything that wants to throw it at me. You don't have to be that girl. That's what I'm here for. You don't have to be the same old stereotype. Well, you're nothing, and oh my God, well, now I'm in a dark place because they're out. Like, girl, you don't have to be that. You don't have to be a spiritual person and have to commit crimes in order to get your validation. Because that's what these internet people are teaching you. That you have to go to prison or jail first. Then while you're there, you learn how to be spiritual. Then all of a sudden you come out and you're spiritual. Like I said, the crazy thing about it is a lot of these bitches are motherfucking connected. A lot of them are connected. They got one or two people at the top teaching them shit. And it's the same people. One is a transgender person, allegedly. Because I'm like, if that's not a transgender person, that's one ugly ass person. And I'm not saying that being trans make you ugly, but when you are trans and you're trying to find yourself, no matter how old you are, you do have that awkward look. There's an awkward stage there. So I'm like, I'm hoping on God green earth that that's what it is. Because, bitch, if not, like I said, she's a part of that. Then you have the other girl over there, the Southern girl. Oh, girl. The one that her shit go back to motherfucking 1980s. Medical malpractice. Girl. Hello. Public record. You can look it up. Medical malpractice, mama. She wanted to have an ABO. She wanted to have an ABO. The doctor stabbed up her inside. She wanted to sue for medical malpractice because she injured her hoom. Because they were stabbing it up to suck out that fucking fetus. Bitch, you should be ashamed of yourself. Bitch, but now all of a sudden you about pro rights for women and you're about God's earth and Mother Earth and shit. Girl, sit down. And I'm the only one that knows about the shit, and that's why I'm talking about it. I'm not the only one that knows about it. I'm the only one that's talking about it. Because all these other motherfuckers, they're afraid of y'all. These fake ass shit that y'all got going on. And that's why y'all wonder why the police officers are afraid of the men that look like you. And that kind of brings me full circle too about I kind of hit my hand a little too hard there. Fuck. That goes into one of these people. I think his name was like Zelswag or something, honey. Girl, that motherfucker looks scary and weird. Like somebody, we were talking about this the other day, a sister, and I normally don't do name drops and shit, but I have to say this. That person right there is creepy looking. Like me walking down the street, if I saw that person, I would immediately cross the street. I would immediately cross the street. It has nothing to do with, I don't know if he have dreadlocks or not, but it's just like I said, he just looked spooky. He just looked like evil, like he would do some shit. And that's a lot of these girls on here look like too. They look like they could be a part of that same fucking tribe. And somebody said that was ugly. They said he's ugly. That's why he looked like that. I'm like, I don't know if that's ugly. It's just, he just looked demonic to me. Like, I'm not a fan of that type of, that look right there. It looks disturbing. Like he would do something to you. Like he looks very shady and nasty. And like I said, that's what these girls on here look like. Not all of them, but you know the haters that be coming for me. These bitch, they look like that. And what I'm trying to say, buck teeth and shit, girl. Yeah, I have a gap. They're not buck teeth though. It's a gap. It's a gap, honey. Yeah, there's a gap there, which I can close if I want to, bitch. I've already dropped $7,000 on my dental work right now, bitch. Hello, I got $4,000 more. You need to see the receipt, bitch. You need to see the receipts. Hello. And that's just the beginning. We still got more stuff that we're going to be doing, bitch. So like I said, girl, teeth you can fix. Speech impediments you can fix. But you cannot fix that. Well, you could if you got the money. And you girls don't got that money, girl. Girl, mama sent an email over talking about I'm emailing to collect a debt. Bitch, you better suck on this dick. Bitch, that's the debt right there, girl. Dick debt. Bitch, girl. You better stop sending me emails, girl. You better stop, girl. Because every time you do it, bitch, it's a report put in. When I say a report, bitch, yes, honey, let me go and file a police report, bitch. Yeah, yeah, I'm that girl. Yes, girl. So when it come down to it, girl, yeah, oh yeah, I'm taking you to court. Go ahead, bitch. That countersuit's gonna look very juicy, mama. That's gonna be a very juicy countersuit. It sure is. It's gonna be very juicy, ma'am. When I say very juicy, very juicy. Okay. So anyway, anyway, I think I've said enough tonight. Oh, before I go, no, I'm not done yet. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So someone asked me a question, and I get asked this a lot because, of course, people are in a very dark state of mind right now. People are in a very dark space. Okay, people are in the physical void right now, right? And so while you're in this darkness, you have a lot to think about. You have a lot on your mind. There's a lot going on, right? And so I've been asked this question many times, differently though. And I finally got the answer. So, while we're walking this earth, we have the angel side of us, the demonic side of us, and you have other spirits too that testify against your actions. And I will keep that there because, of course, we'll get into beliefs and all that good stuff. You don't have to believe that because now people are, getting very sensitive on their beliefs and all that good stuff. And I'm not here to fight what you believe in. I'm here to talk about what I know. Okay. And with the most high love, which is the motherfucking truth. So when it's your time to pass on, these spirits that have seen every action that you have committed physically and spiritually, because the scripture says if you thought it, you've done it, right? So these things are projected into your aura field, and spirits see it as if it's already been done, right? Once again, why you should not judge people, because if you had negative thoughts, to say to take somebody out, you're just like the murderer. He actually acted upon the thought, but you still committed it by thinking it, right? Because you weren't thinking it, girl, it went across your mind. Okay. But when it's our time to go and we have this, well, I don't know about you guys. I'll tell you my experience. So I've heard stories about people that left, and I've had spiritual experiences with people that left. So our people were stuck in between the land of the living and the land of the dead. I've had experiences and encounters with these spirits. But people who've seen people go, they've said things like, oh, she saw, her husband right before she passed away. Or she said, hey, my daughter's coming to get me at 3:00. And then she died at 3:00. Like stuff like that, y'all. Real deep, serious stuff that there's no other explanation for it but spirituality. Like nobody could physically answer how people knew that. Someone's dying and they don't know when they're going to die, but the person comes out and say, the doctors don't know. The person come out and say, hey, my daughter's going to come and get me on this day at 3 p.m. They know that the daughter is deceased, or one daughter is deceased and one daughter is living. And it just happened, a woman ended up passing away on that day at that time. So I've had, stories like that shared with me. And then going even into like my grandmother and, my friends' parents and stuff when they passed on and what they saw. And so I always wanted to know, right? Because I've had experiences with people that have passed on and they didn't know themselves, right? And I told y'all this many times before, like people have passed on and they didn't know themselves. They didn't know, like, it was weird. Like I saw them and then I saw them and they were like, well, who is this? And it's like, wait, is this, the devil or a spirit playing games with me? And it wasn't. It wasn't. And so I got the interpretation of what it was recently. And this has been probably about 2 weeks now. So I literally had an experience. I was doing work for somebody. And of course I told y'all, when I do my work, it's done physically and spiritually. And depends on the work that we're doing, we also go at it emotionally and mentally. And I won't go into how that's done because that's just something I'm not going to share. If you are an experienced, um, energy practitioner, Reiki master, with a twist of other stuff, shamanism, all that stuff, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I do this work on many levels. Okay. And that's why this work happens. And when it doesn't happen, usually, once again, I would say this, that people don't listen to what the fuck I say. Okay. Like I would tell them, hey, I'm seeing your man cheating. Then I'm like, well, how's that possible? I'm with him all the time. And it's like, girl, no, the fuck you're not. Because he got to work, right? Well, yeah, but when he after work he come up. Well, so have you called his job to see what time he get off work for real, for real? Because you understand this motherfucker's working from 4 a.m. to 9 p.m., which doesn't sound right, girl. That's a lot of overtime, girl. Y'all should be set up. Y'all should be in the suburbs, girl, living lavishly, sis. And he only bringing home $1,500 a week, and you saying he a construction worker, girl? Bye. So anyway, so when people exit out, because once again, when I ask questions, spirits show me. Like I need to see physically what is being done. So I got a spiritual download during one of my practices, y'all, during one of my meditations. That what happens is there are spirits that have walked with you in all your lives, past, whether it was 1,000 years ago, a million years ago, because there's no time. Like there's divine years, earthly years, etc., etc., and even like Uranus years and Saturn years. Like I said, there's years on different levels, right? Or time. Time, is interpreted on different levels. Either way, so these spirits to bring you comfort, okay? This is the interpretation I got out of it, right? And it blew my mind, y'all. It blew my fucking mind when I got up. I was like, oh my God. So, literally, there's only so many phenotypes or prototypes that could exist. That's why some of us look alike and we're not related. Even going into, you go to like, you look up video stuff, people in Asia may look like some people from Europe and vice versa. And you're like, how's that possible? Yeah, well, there can't be 2 billion or there can't be 11 billion people with all different looks and shit. Like the looks has to resemble each other because it's energy that has been recycled. Okay. So what happened is these spirits have a familiar energy to them because you've seen them before. And even some of you in this life, you've met your husband or your wife and you're like, I feel connected with them. And you haven't physically seen them, but spiritually, like we're connected. And yes, in the past life, they were your son. In the past life, they were your wife. In your past life, they were your daughter. In the past life, they were your child that you miscarried. And so either way, when it's your time for you to go, because that is a very scary situation, because it's like when you're born, it's the same feeling. When you're born, you're shocked. You're like, oh my God, what's going on here? That's why babies cry when they come out because they're like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh my God, what? Who is these people? They all look weird to me. It's like, look who's talking and shit, that type of thing. And so what happens is for you to have comfort, for you to actually come out of your body and to actually maneuver or go to where you need to go, because of course there's levels to this. And I'm going to stop it only at this level I'm going to talk about, okay? Because they call it many things. Orientation. They call it, mock trial, Sheol, the place of the unconscious, whatever. So what happens is while you're exiting out, these spirits come to you, y'all, and they will take on the look because this is your conscious. Oh, come on in here. This is your conscious interpretation of these spirits. So these spirits will take on the look. And it kind of reminds me of like Archangel Gabriel and Michael and stuff too. But they will look like things that you're connected to. And you will think that. And that's why I think the scriptures, yes, the Bible says, be careful who you entertain, or be careful. Yeah, be kind to strangers because you could have entertained an angel, because they can shapeshift into things that connect to you so you don't get thrown off. You're not like, oh, bitch, you look weird. Who are you? So when you're exiting out, it's not your grandparents that you see. It's not your grandfather. It's not your husband. It's not your wife that you see, because you have to become disassociated. You have to be refreshed, or you have to have this memory pulled out of your consciousness. And we're talking about spiritual consciousness, because you have memory. You have spiritual memory that's stored even in your physical body. And I shared this in the class that we just did. There's parts in your body that your lineage or your spiritual memories that you've had in all your lives, going back to when you first existed in this realm. There's memories that go way back to that. And once again, it's stored in your body. You can access them. And of course, some people call it the Akashic records. Okay, that's an aspect of that. So the spirit or these spirits take on connection or familiarity. They'll pull in your conscious interpretation, right, of what your grandmother looks like, what your dad looked like, what your mom looked like. And your mom may be living. Oh, God. Your mom may be living. And people may say this is trickery and shit like that, but it's really not. Because when I got this interpretation, I'm like, well, if I explain this to people, they're going to think that spirits it's about trickery and deception. And it's really not. It's about comfort. And it's kind of like, you're going into surgery and they tell you, oh, everything's going to be okay, to calm you down. Like they lied to you, bitch, because some people don't make it out of surgery. But before they went into surgery, they told them, oh, baby, everything's going to be okay. You're going to be good. So it's the same thing. So these spirits will take on the look of your loved ones, including those who are living, and you're not conscious like that. So you're a little confused because, once again, they could look like your mother who's still living. They could look like your daughter, like whoever you love, whoever's in your heart. Okay, whoever you love so dearly, whether they're past or they're living at this time of you passing, they will take on this image for you to be comforted and you not to be scared to go. And of course, you're under the impression that it is them. So you're like, oh, wait, what? Oh my God, my mom is here. Oh my God, my sister's here. My brother's here. And they're not. They're still living. And maybe, even if they've passed on, they're not there. Because, of course, when we go, we all have our own mission. We all have our own journey that we have to go on. And although there's worlds on the other side, and there's places on the other side that we're familiar with, we still have process to go to before we can detach from the memories of this world. Because once again, going into being homesick, even if right now, if you could consciously remember what your life was like before you got into this life, and that's what I tell you, like past life regressions are traumatizing. Past life regressions are traumatizing. Anybody out there right now, if you've never done a past life regression and you've been curious to do it, there's a lot of places out there you can go to. There's a lot of practices you can do yourself to access. I told you I was trained to do a couple, but it's traumatizing. Like people who are mentally unstable right now, it's best not to do that because it will make you go into a breakdown. Like you'll go into a frenzy, especially knowing what you passed away from, like seeing those very last moments of your last life. And just, girl, it's really traumatizing. I'll just keep that there. It's very traumatizing because memories come up for me now, even going into like my past life regressions. And it's very emotional and it makes you homesick. And even though some of the spirits that you've had in your past life, you currently know in this life, you know them as somebody else in your past life. So it's still like, I miss them and I wish I could see them because the person in this life don't have that consciousness. And some of them probably do because I have a consciousness of my past lives. And that's what my journey is here. When I meet people who are spiritually awakened, is to meet people who are spiritually connected to who they are. And if they don't know who they are or who they were before this life, to show them. So that way, it's like, oh my God, okay, I do remember. And I remember, anyway. But these spirits will take on, like I said, the imagery of the people that you loved in this current life. And it's to get you over the threshold. And once you get over the threshold, it's a whole other experience. You're put into this space. I won't even say a room, but you're put into this space. And you're actually assigned things. And that's it. I'm gonna keep that there. So that was something I wanted to share with you guys because I was like, oh my God. And multiple people have actually now got the hiccups and shit. Multiple people have actually hit me up in the past. We talked about it here when we talked about it, even in the other classes about astral projection and stuff. You know, how you see things that's in a whole nother world while you're still conscious. And of course, people are like lucid dreaming. Yeah, astral projection and lucid dreaming could be kind of the same thing, but it's very different. Like you're seeing things from a different perspective, but you're still able to consciously decode what you're seeing when you're actually projecting, when you're astrally projecting. So, like I said, yes, y'all, it's not crazy to even think about. And going into like somebody asking me because somebody had lost one of their a loved one, because of course they didn't give me the right to talk about the story, so I won't even go into that. But they lost a loved one, and they were very curious to know, like, so when I go, will I see them? And I was like, that would be kind of weird though. Like, think about that. That would be kind of weird. Like you lose a loved one, let's say even a newborn baby, and you're passing, and it's not really your time to go, right? Because I do believe in premature deaths. But you're passing, and when that light comes, or that door opens, that tunnel is clear, you're like, oh my God, that's my baby. And you want to go. Could you imagine that? Oh, girl, that'd be a little too much. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's not keep that there because I don't want to get too in depth right now with people. And then, some people want to yeah, girl. I'm telling you what I saw. I'm telling you what I motherfucking know, and I'm telling you the truth, honey. You will reconnect with those at the right time, okay? According to the universal laws, you will become reacquainted with those who you've lost in the physical world. But initially, when you're going, that's not them you see, honey. Those are spirits that bring on that manifest. They turn into this that energy. So you can say, "Oh my God, let me go," because of course there's people that got stuck. Okay, how you think we got ghosts? There are people that are walking around houses and shit, and fucking people shit up, and oh, they don't know they're there. Oh yeah, they're trying on light because they still think they're here, and it's just like, girl, get out of here. They know they died. Like, oh, she don't know that she's trapped here like that, sis. Like, even when you first learn how to actually project, right? You have experiences where you're like, is this real or is this fake? Like, but you just know what's going on. Like I told y'all many times of me having astral projections, not on this channel, old channel. So I keep forgetting that some people on here are new. But when I actually projected in the past, and I've done some real crazy shit while in the astral realm, like, honey, initially, like I said, I would just slip into it. They got books out there now to show you how to do all the good shit. I just slipped into it. I was not aware of what was going on until it hit me. Like, wait a minute, what is this tree doing here? And then I'm like, wait a minute, why am I in these people's houses, but I feel like I belong here? Like, just weird shit. So like I said, you just knew, like, and I'm like, bitch, I know I'm not dead. So it's like, so they know they're not, they know they're fucking gone, girl. Like, they know they're gone, honey. They know. And it's a whole nother density there. It's kind of like the movie Interstellar. Oh my God, y'all. That movie was creepy too. Interstellar. Ooh. Ooh, come on in, Rico. Hey, Rico. Oh my God, Rico. Rico, you got my damn emails. Thank you. Thank you, ninth round. Yeah, ninth round. I don't really want to close my gap, honestly. My mom has a gap. And I resemble my mom. And so, I thought about my nose, like me getting my nose job and me getting, because people would say stuff in the past, my old self back in the day, we'll talk about that, where they would go in and say, "Ooh, girl, your jawline is too strong. Your jawline is too strong. Your cheeks are too high. Your nose is big. You got a very androgynous, manly face." And, these things, and it would just get to me like, oh my God, they're coming for me. And I'll say, I want to do these surgeries, but I'm like, yeah, but I resemble my mom. So if I get that nose job, I won't look like her. If I get my gap closed, I won't look like her. Then it's like, you know, when I look in the mirror, I see my mom. So whether I see her every day physically or I live, so many hundred miles away from her now, um, I look in the mirror. If I want to see her, I can look in the mirror and talk on the phone with her and see myself and say, oh my God, mama. But if I do the nose shit, I'm like, damn, who this? Hoppo hoo ha. So that's why, I haven't done, that major stuff. But my other teeth is they're definitely being done. Okay. I went to Western Dental back in the day, dental village girl, and they fucked up my teeth. Western Dental did a root canal allegedly back in the day. Fucked up the root canal, bitch. Okay, root canals where they take the root out the fucking teeth. They still say the teeth, bitch, and they, cap it with a crown. Girl, they did the root canal allegedly, bitch. Miss Thing, girl, went back, still had pain, went to another dentist, and they said, no, bitch, they didn't do a root canal. They did a partial root canal. So they had to correct the root canal and do it correctly, and that was this side of the mouth, right? And then also in the back, because they were saying that there was a cavity there, allegedly, right? Because you could fill cavities, shit. But they drilled and they filled, but they went too deep in there, right? And this was like years ago, like 2008. So when I went to my next dentist appointment, or the one where they were like, oh, bitch, that teeth needs to come out, was probably, I want to say 2015. And I'm like, fuck, you see that? Like, girl. So, yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, don't do these little cheap ass dental places, girl. Y'all can get it, girl. If you can afford to eat out every fucking day, girl, you can afford to get a real dentist because your teeth is important. People always they used to think I was comfortable. It's important, y'all. Your teeth is important. Your teeth give you taste. Okay. Yeah, you could get dentures, but girl, your taste buds is your tongue, your gums, and all that, girl. Your gums have no teeth in it, girl. They stood up, they gone, girl. Your teeth have holes in it. Do your research. That's how you taste, by your teeth. So you need your teeth. There's no, oh, okay, I'll just get, no, girl. So oral hygiene is very important, y'all. It's linked to diabetes. It's linked to hypertension. Look it up. Heart disease. Look it up. I don't got a lot of y'all. I don't got a lot of y'all, girl. People have died of abscesses in their fucking teeth because they didn't get their teeth done. Like, you have to go get your teeth cleaned to stop the bacteria from getting deep into your teeth to lose your teeth. You get into your gums. Oh, girl. Oh, girl, honey. No, man. Like I said, bitch, that's what I invest my money on. Bitch. I need to pop an allergy pill to y'all. Like, stop. I'm itching. Y'all. Oh, I guess it's the demons that are making me itch. Oh, my God. Ooh, make me itch again, demon. Ooh, ooh. Whew, Jesus. It's like little kid shit. Oh my God, the demon is killing you shit right now. The demon is here. I put a demon on you. I put a demon on you right now. Put a demon on that man that left you, bitch. The last one you had. That's why you're single now. Put a demon on him. Okay. Oh, let's do this. That's happened when my uncle passed. My aunt got a phone call from him. He didn't speak, but it was his number. It really affected her. Yes, ninth round. Isn't that crazy how that happens? That's crazy, huh? Speaking of that, my cousin is my sister's godbrother. And something happened. He got a flat recently, y'all. And exactly 3 years ago, my sister, oh, actually, it's 4 years ago now. Yeah, 4 years ago, on the same day, my sister had a flat and he came out and fixed it. And he actually posted, like, hey, I'm stuck on the side of the road. And then, bam, the memory, oh, wait, y'all, look at the memory. Da, 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 da. And I told him flat out that is a message from the other side to let you know that she's okay. Because, of course, a lot of people are like, I haven't had any experience of her, la, 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 la. And I'm telling them right now that everything's emotional, okay? If your emotions are blocked, spirits will not come through. They will not communicate with you. And so I think for him, because we've had close contacts with each other, and I kind of soothed him that now he's open. And so it's like, listen, you're not paying attention to the other signs, and it's the exact sign to let you know that everything is fine, honey. And so the same thing with your uncle that passed away. Isn't that amazing? Mm, mm, mm. And people still don't believe in spirituality, and not even spirituality, but they don't believe in the evolution of spirit. And people still think that it's a joke. And you got people that are acting like they're casting spells and shit. I'm casting spells. And it's like, girl, when it's your time, you're going to cry like a baby when it's your time to go. When it's your time to go, honey, you're going to cry like a baby. And you're going to be like these other people. Oh my God, please forgive me. Oh my God, I didn't know this. I'm telling you right now, they got stories right now. Y'all better look it up. They got stories of people dying. And on their way out, girl, they thought it was cute. I'm a voodoo priestess and ha la 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 shit. I know no who ha ha na ho. All this shit, girl. And they passed out. The people thought they died, which they did die. Because I told you I had an aunt like that. She flatlined. Girl, this she died for real the next time. This was like 2015, y'all. She passed away. She had fluid on her heart. She flatlined. She woke up. Everybody, oh my God, please don't go. Ooh, she wake up. And she's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? She was a cussing unto y'all. She was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all weird. Y'all weird as fuck. Like literally. And then sure enough, she goes to sleep a couple of minutes later and she really dies this time. Like really go out. And so the same thing with this person in particular I'm speaking about. Y'all might know who I'm talking about, honey. Passes out by an alleged poisonous herb, allegedly. They got in contact with a poisonous herb. And they passed out. And girl, people are trying to get them to come up, putting cold packs on them and shit. Because girl, they would all went to jail for murder. And they didn't want to have that spiritual house raided, girl. Because that spiritual house was raided, girl. We know that all this shit would have been exposed. Oh, come on in here. And so what happened is the person passed out and he woke up and he started screaming, oh my God, please forgive me. Oh my God, please forgive me, oh this, oh Lord, for this and that. I didn't mean to do it to 100. Like, girl, they were confessing everything. I didn't mean to do like speaking fast. I didn't mean to do that with him and then his wife and then God, please forgive me because I didn't want to do it. And then finally, y'all, he really passed out and died. And how they escaped the investigation, honey, was they rushed him into hospital. That's how they escaped the investigation. But the first time, bitch, they would have definitely got. They would have been investigated on, and they didn't want all that, girl, because a lot of shit would have been exposed with that spiritual house. Okay. Isn't it so amazing? Come on in here, Rico. Yes, Rico. Before my grandmother died in the hospital, she kept saying, come on, Lord. I was like, Granny, it's okay. Mm-mm-mm. That is so tough to see that, huh? Mm-mm-mm. It's comforting. It's comforting to me, Rico. I don't know if it's comforting to y'all, but it's comforting to me to know that there's something after this. It's comforting to know that all the goodness that you've done will not go unrewarded. And it has nothing to do with other people. It has something to do with you. Like, you could have been that fucked up person and said, every day of my life, I'm going to make other people's life miserable. Every day of my life, I'm going to do some fucked up shit today because I'm just that girl. And you didn't. And so you think that your good deeds are not going to go unrewarded? And don't let people fool you and say, well, yeah, I don't believe in karma because and what I did, there's no such thing as that. Well, we got the unjust and we got the just. And even the Bible speaks about the just and the unjust. Unjust me, bitch, you're doing shit just to do shit. Like what these haters are motherfucking trying to do to me, bitch. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't talk to y'all. Bitch, I talk about y'all now, bitch, because y'all keep coming on this shit fucking with me. Bitch, that's why. Bitch. That's why I keep talking about y'all basic ugly asses. Bitch, get it together. Then it's, oh my God, poor me, poor me, poor me. That's very narcissistic of you. Victimhood. That's actually generational too. That's how you know somebody don't have the generational bloodline busted, honey. The curse removed. That's you should be worried about, sisters, your generational curses. Not what this tranny has going on over here. Okay. We good. But anyway, it's very comforting to know that when the life is over, that you will see everything you're supposed to see, and everything that you loved will come to the surface, and everything you hated too. That's why we got to give all thanks to Anubis. Yes, honey, we got to give all thanks to Mother Isis, because all things will be revealed to you. When you're literally about to die, they say your life flashed in front of you. It sure does. Anybody who has a near death experience could vouch for that. It sure does. It's very quickly too. It's a projection. It's like woo. You're like, oh shit. Mm, some deep shit. Yes, come on in here. Yes, the angel and the demon does make God. Come on in here, honey. Yes, the polarity, the up and the down, the left and the right, the good and the evil. Because the Most High said that they are in charge of the good and the bad. See, we want to blame everything on the devil and Satan, but the Most High allow all things to happen. Oh, come on in here. Oh, come on. Let's give all praise to Elohim and Adonai. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yehohe. Yes, honey. Give all praises. Yes, honey. And Yahiel. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, these fans feel so good right now, too, y'all. It was hot today, y'all. It was hot today. Yes, honey. I'm losing my jawline from all the junk food I'm eating. Listen, you better slow it down, Jay. Jay, you better slow it down, honey. They want to get you together with the junk food. Don't let them do it. Thank you. Thank you, ninth round. That's what I think, too. Thank you so much. I don't know about perfect, but I definitely think I'm decent. I really gag ninth round when I'm just being myself and people don't know that I'm trans. Like I really get shocked by that. That's it. We're gonna leave that there. We're gonna leave that there, honey. I'm talking like myself. I'm moving like myself. I'm not trying. One of my friends said when I do meet people, I'm like, "Hi, how are you? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm here for." Yeah, she said I do that, but I'm like, I don't think I do that. I feel like I talk the same. But anyway, yes, honey, I'm decent. Okay, I don't got problems. Okay, I can go to the hood. Okay, I don't got to worry about, you know, Quan and Ray Ray and Boo Boo, trying to come and get me, girl. I don't got to worry about that. Oh, I know. Mm-mm-mm. Well, that's how I send you. I send you love. I send you positive energy. Because you know what? I know you're going through it right now. I feel it. I don't know if you got my emails, but I feel it. I know you're going through it. I know a lot of people are, but I definitely know that yeah. And I'm just like, ooh, honey, that takes a toll on you. Rico, watch cartoons. Do the things you used to do when you were a kid. Like, what did you love doing as a kid? The happiest moments of your life. What did you love doing? And I hope it was good. Like, you like baking cookies and eating the cookies. The whole sitting up eating cookies while you watch Tom and Jerry or something like. It's good to do that every now and then because you will really really lose it. Like people are going through it right now, and I really really my heart really goes out to the nurses and the doctors and the law enforcement. I've been telling people that for the longest. My heart goes out to law enforcement because they see a lot of stuff, and it does not give an excuse to what they do or what have happened. But girl, they see a lot of stuff. They're traumatized. Imagine that. Imagine you going every day to go rescue children in abandonment situation. Imagine going to interview people that were victims of being sexually violated. Like, think about it. That takes a toll on you. Especially people like doctors, nurses, police officers. Like, they started doing this work to help people. They're passionate about healing the world. And that shit takes a toll on you when you're a positive person. To see people emotional, that becomes very emotional emotionally draining on you, especially if you're an empath. And so definitely, Rico, I know you're an empath and you deal with those people. I know you can feel that emotion. You can feel, you can feel all of that. And it takes a toll. I know it does. It takes a toll on you. And so I hope that you're well. And, you can always reach out to me, Rico, and talk to me, you know, and I'll be that ear. Um, but definitely, it takes a toll on you. And it's hard. It's hard, honey. That's why I say, bitch, I can't do it. Mm-mm. I cannot do it, honey. Mm-mm. And even now, like when people go through emotional stuff, I'm there for them as much as I can be. And then I have to unwind, I have to disconnect. And a lot of that, too, like people are like, oh, girl, you're so antisocial. You know, one of the traits about being a empath, like you feel people's energy. You feel people's energy. You feel it. Like people who are considered the prey, you feel it. And it takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on your own emotion. And so I have to disconnect. I have to have a moment to myself to recuperate. I have to have that moment. I have to have that moment of being alone to hear my own thoughts say, okay, I'm feeling all these thoughts. Which ones are mine? Like I have to be able to do that. And if you are an empath and you're not able to do that, this is how people lose it. This is how people go crazy. And now we talk about PTSD. I was watching something that happened back in the day, y'all, like not too long ago, but several years ago, about the Korean people that died going to Jeju Island. And y'all, oh, that was just so emotional for me, y'all. Yeah, it was so emotional for me. I think that for that whole day, I must have cried. That whole day, it was so hard because these were students, these were people, these were young people, and then the parents were left back home waiting for their child to come back and to not have their child back. Like that was traumatizing for me. And even going into like them speaking Korean and there were some funny parts too where the mom was like, you like they were kicking the gate and she was like letting the cops have it. And I was kind of like, ooh, like girl, don't they be beating your asses over there too in Korea? Don't those military people be like getting y'all together, police officers? So, but like I said, it's just it's heartbreaking, and with the COVID stuff right now, and people losing daughters, young kids are dying of this, old people are dying of this. Like, girl, mm-mm. And like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not on that front line, but people like you, Rika, are there, and so I know what I'm going through, and I'm not even there. So you and people that are doing what you do, like I said, my heart goes out to you because I'm like, ooh, honey. And of course, anything out, exiting out, that's not an option. You were called to do a purpose, and people, your community should be supporting you. You know, I've been seeing all these good deed videos lately, and I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it about people, you know, doing little shit like feeding people and all that. But in my mind, I couldn't help but to say and to think, what about the nurses right now that are helping people fight for their lives? What about the doctors? What about the dental offices and other places outside of restaurants? Because you don't have to eat in restaurants. Places that are considered necessities. What about these people that are risking their life? And even if they have loved ones who are suffering right now at home to the after effects of this stuff, but they got to come to work every day with a smile on their face. Every day they have to say, I'm dealing with that at home, but I got to deal with this here. Like, that's hard. And that right there deserves an award. That right there deserves recognition. That right there should be an Olympic. There's no cheer, there's no share with anybody out there. Baseball, basketball, football, ping ball, all the good stuff. That's cute, girl. That's extracurricular. That's fun. Those are games. There's people that are doing real life shit that are not getting recognized. They're not getting rewarded. And they don't want it. Some of them don't want it. They want to be anonymous. They want to be kept, oh, don't bring me out. But like I said, these are the people that should be getting rewards, even going into people that fought for this country, veterans. I'm gonna have to end this video right now, y'all. Whew. Because I don't want to be emotional. I don't want to get emotional because that riles me up, honey. It gets my energy going, and I'm trying to stay calm and but like I said, my heart goes to uh, anybody who's ever fought for people's freedom in any way, shape, or form, and definitely right now, those of you who are in the medical field, my heart goes out to y'all. Honestly, truly, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light. I'm praying for you, and even the people that are possibly battling side effects stuff, honey, my heart goes to you too. Those who've lost people in this whole ordeal, my heart goes to you as well. Because I know that loss is a loss. Regardless of how it's lost, it's still a loss. Bella, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, little girl? Okay. So, yes, my heart goes out to you, Rico. Yes, honey. You emailed. Okay, I checked. I've been working. I lost weight working with COVID patients. We move nonstop. Oh, I know. Yes, yes, Rico. I've been emailing you for the past few weeks. I was like, oh, I was like, I hope everything is good. I hope everything is good, Rico. But of course, I knew you were alive and kicking. You know, I knew that. But I said, oh, I hope she's not losing herself and all this, because I know. Like I said, I know, honey. I know. In this way, like I said, I'm on standby. I'm watching people's Facebook. I'm watching people's YouTube videos. I'm watching people's TikToks. I don't watch the news because I feel like they don't give accurate information all the time. But I'm looking and I'm just like, God damn. God damn. So, like I said, I'm glad you're doing good. I hope that you're staying connected with yourself. I hope that when you do have time to sit still, that you're meditating, getting you some nice, fresh, cold water, Rico. Put some lemon in there. Matter of fact, Rico, I got me some tea. Somebody gifted me some fruit tea. Oh my God, with dried guava, dried pineapple, dried strawberries, oolong. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. So amazing. So amazing. And so definitely get you some tea, get you some fruits, vegetables, stay away from the junk food. Okay, no junk food right now during this time. Junk food has phenolin in it. Y'all Google it. You think I'm lying? Uh, Jay, you live in California. I know California has to talk about it for sure. When you go to Wendy's or Jack in the Box, Jay, go to the inside of the store and go to that machine and type in the fountain drink and see what it tells you. Put in Powerade or Fuse Tea and watch what it tells you. Does it say it has phenolin in it? Which blah 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 blah. So, like I said, eat healthy, eat clean, get your sleep, y'all. If you sleep 8 hours and you wake up and you still feel like you're tired, okay, well, I don't want to be a bum bitch today. Let me go do something. Go work a couple hours and lay back down. I've done it. I did it 2 days ago. I almost did it today, but I said, I need to organize that damn living room because, Bella, she likes to go through shit. So I was like, bitch, yeah, let me get up in here. But, honey, I almost did it today, honey. I almost slept my 8 hours, woke up, did everything. I was like, let me go back to bed. And I was like, no, fuck it. No, I'll just sleep in a little later today. So, yes, come on in here. Yes, honey. Much love to Rico. Yes, honey. I'm taking another vacation in October. I know that's right. You need it. You deserve it, Rico. Take that vacation. I hope when you get home, you're burning your sage. Come on in here, Rico. Burning your sage. Yes, honey. And people don't know sage is a natural air purifier um, for virus and bacteria too. It's not just about energy. Yes, honey. Sage will also clear out, and dragon's blood would also clear out germs. Hyssop, mullein, orange blossom, um, mugwort, lavender. Yeah, you burn this stuff on your charcoal or all together in a bundle. Rosebuds. Yes, it clears out the air. It detoxifies the air. It purges the air. If you don't know, now you know. Yes, honey, take a vacation. That's right, honey. Come on in here. I know that's right. They always try to throw that hate spirit, but it's okay because it always comes back to them. I'm like rubber. You're like glue. Anything you say bounce off me back to you. Yes, honey. I'm that mirror. Okay. I'm that mirror that Mother Shoes have in her hand. I'm that mirror, bitch. Reflect, reflect, reflect. As I said before. What are you eating on? Well, Bella done picked the bitch up. What did you do with my thing, Bella? Bella, what did you do with my thing, girl? What did you do with my Egyptian gift, honey? Okay. Bam! Okay, bam! I reflected back to them. Bam! Bam! Bam, 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 bam. Bitch. Boop, 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 boop. I sent it right back to your ass, bitch. I said what I said. Yo, dirty bitch. 8 likes for 4 dislikes. I know that's right, honey. And you know they sign into different accounts, right? It is 11:44 Pacific Standard Time, which means it is 1:44 where one of them live at. No, actually, we're both living. Well, yeah, we're both living at. It's 1:44 right now. They literally are here. They gotta. I gotta let my stuff be known. Yeah, girl, go ahead. Go ahead. Come on in here. I need this for all my shit. Go ahead. Go ahead and come on in here, girl. Yeah, go ahead, girl. Yeah, you dig yourself a hole. Come on in here. Yeah, go ahead. Come on in here, ma'am. Junk, yes, I ate church chicken. It was so good. Listen. Ugh. Maybe it's just California church. Hey, 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 hey. No. Maybe it's just California church's chicken. I'm not a fan of church's chicken. The only chicken that I used to love was Popeye's chicken. But I went over here to Popeye's, maybe like, oh, girl, oh my God, it's been almost a year now. Went over here to go get me a little fish, a shrimp box. When didn't I say now? Got me a shrimp box. Girl, when I tell you that I got home and ate that damn shrimp, and 10 minutes later, girl, I got diarrhea. Girl, it was pouring out of me. I was like, oh, hell no. And I was like, what's the last thing that I ate? Bitch, that fucking shrimp shop. I say, yeah, bitch, they won't get my money no more. So the only thing I eat now is Middle Eastern food, Mexican food, and organic food that I go get from Sprouts or Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. And that's it. And then of course if I make my own stuff, that's rare. But yeah, honey, I don't eat Jack in the Box, Burger King, Wendy's. Yeah. I did do the salad from Wendy's a couple of months ago, but I was just like, yeah, girl, I'm over it, girl. Because you go there, girl, they're out of something. Like, oh no, we don't have that. No, we're out of that. Like, girl. So yeah, let me not disappoint myself. If I go over here to any Mexican place to get what I need, Señor Chata Jamaica, they got it. Okay. A bean burrito with veggies, they got it. Girl, they're never like, oh, we're out of cilantro right now and onions right now and guacamole, would you like some? Like, girl, they don't do that shit. Jack in the Box, McDonald's, like, hi, we're out of large cups right now. We actually don't have any medium fry boxes. We actually don't have any this now. We're actually out of iced tea today. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck y'all are even still in business, honey. Like, there's no shade with that. So the little taco shops and stuff and the kebab places, so their distributors make sure they got their supplies, right? girl, right? You can order a gyro, a shawarma, girl. They got that right, right. But how is these corporations just? We're out of that today. Sorry, we don't have any large cups today. Oh, we don't have any large fried box today. Oh, we don't got the wrapper for that, so we're out of that. Oh, we're out of the chicken. We're out of the jumbo. What did they say? Jack patties, and we're out of eggs. And then I think when I went a couple of days ago, so no, this was like, oh my god, it's like 2 months ago. I went to go get the fused tea, strawberry and peach flavor, because I was craving something really, really sweet. I was like, bitch, let me go there. Just to let you know, we're out of the jumbo meat, the junior jack meat, the jack meat. We're out of all the chicken. We're out of the large fried boxes. We're out of the large cups. We have no desserts, and we're also out of the teas. We're also out of the Sprite. We don't have no lemonade. And I said, how the fuck are y'all still open, ma'am? Excuse me. I said, how the fuck are y'all still open? Yeah, no, thank you. Bye. And girl, I reversed out that parking lot, bitch. I sure did. Bitch, I reversed up out of there, honey. Like, girl, bitch, fuck up out of here. Yes, need to. Yes, you do, Rico. Yes. You need more apples. Yes, eat. Yes, eat a lot of stuff. They also have this stuff at Target called the Tattooed Chef. Oh, check this out. They have, ooh, burping and hiccuping and shit. They have a guy named Tattoo Chef TV dinners. Hemp seed, almond butter, turmeric. I'm telling y'all this right now. It's at Target. It's at Target. Okay, y'all. Go there and get it, y'all. When I tell y'all right now, why did I tell y'all to go get that? Because, bitch, I be hating when they be sold out. Like, bitch, I have to stock up and buy me 7 of them the other day, girl, because I'm like, girl, because they be having them sell y'all like 2 for $6 and shit. But y'all, when I tell you that it's so good, y'all, and it's so fulfilling, they got chickpeas in it, sweet potatoes in it, turmeric, almond butter. It got hemp seed in it. Girl, it got a whole bunch of y'all. It's so fulfilling. That little bowl, I'll eat that bowl sometimes with one of my little green smoothies, my little boat houses or something. So good. Yeah, come on in here, Isis. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I put oregano and fricks. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, I know. It's hard. I know, nice. It's hard. Yes, oregano is really good. I actually take all of oregano capsules. Yes, frankincense and lemon and eucalyptus. That's what we put in our humidifier over here. Yes, frankincense, eucalyptus, and lemon. And then everything that we clean with has lemon and lime and something else oil in it. Like everything, y'all. When I take everything. And I also got a lot of Lysol and a lot of wipes and shit, y'all. Girl, yes. A lot of wipes, a lot, girl. Girl, I'm stocked up. Girl, I can open up my own flea market, girl, if they do another lockdown. They do another lockdown, girl, I can have an open door thing. Come on in here. One can of Lysol, $33. And bitch, that's not price gouging, bitch. Because if I was smart to stack up on the motherfuckers, bitch, that's my prerogative. Motherfucker. You don't have to buy it. What? I do was think I'm talking to him, y'all. He just sitting here doing all this and shit like, he looking like, is she talking to me? Listen, leave her alone. He keep trying to smell my baby Bella, y'all. Y'all, Bella is so big, y'all. I love my little baby. I love my baby Bella. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna have to cut her hair. You ready to go take your shots tomorrow, Mama? She gonna go take her shots tomorrow. You going with her too, honey? You wanna go take your shot too? They grab you by your neck. Inject that bitch. You ready to go take your shots too? You almost due for your Herbie shot. Not Herbies. Bitch, I gotta go, y'all. Rabies. Oh my god, y'all. When y'all get tired, do y'all brain start shutting down like that? Talk about you gotta go take your herpes. ah, ah, baby, you ready for your rabies shot? Oh my god. I figured out they must be doing signing from the multiple accounts because nobody's doing this much for other people. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they make multiple accounts. And I caught on to it when I was looking at one of the bitches like years ago, like 4 years ago, when the bitch was like coming on here doing shit. And don't forget to check out Basic Ass Witch TV. Girl, I go look at one of the bitches' channel and I'm seeing these reviews from like Sandy, right? It's saying Sandy, Barbara, Tasha. And all these accounts had no pictures on them, and they were just made, girl. And I'm like, are they really that pathetic? So after that happened, I was like, okay. And then now, of course, fake reviews on me. Like, bitch, we do call-ins. We have regular people, girl. Yeah, girl. Anything that those reviews say about anything on anything, freereviews.com, customer, whatever the fuck they post those reviews on, I don't check because I don't give a fuck, bitch. You ain't stopping a motherfucking thing. Okay, it's fake as fuck. Because anybody needs to see if anything's real over here, bitch, they can hit me up for some work and get their fucking tea. But they, when I saw that, like, okay, yeah, they're definitely making bogus accounts to act like it's other people, right? Because when they're doing their live, they don't get that exact same feedback. Okay, and then after that, then it was um the fake reviews, like I said, was coming up. And then on here, they started commenting, and I'm like, I want to see where these accounts are made from. And sure enough, the same two places. I think one of them was, I think, okay, we'll say there was like three places, but still, I was like, girl, ain't nobody doing that. It's the same motherfuckers who think that I'm stopping a motherfucking bad girl. That's why they over here sending me emails and shit, talking about pay up and shit, because they feel like ain't nobody paying them for no work. Bitch, ain't nobody paying for the work because ain't nobody paying for your work. Bitch, you're a voodoo priestess, girl. Can you do some work to make people pay for your work? I'm just curious to know. Girl. Yes, love and light, honey. Yes. Yes, Anubis has a sister. Yes, honey. She's a big little thing over here. They said that she's a terrier mixed ninth round, but I think she's lab. Yeah. I had a dog back in the day who was lab and pit bull who I had to put to sleep, y'all. I felt so bad. And I kind of feel like she's a reincarnation of that energy. I believe that dogs also have reincarnation. I told y'all about Anubis and stuff. But of course, our word is familiars, right? They're familiars to us. But definitely, I think that Bella is that frequency of that dog because she has a lot of the same tendencies that he had. Like pillows, she loved pillows. She liked to get under the pillows and fight with the pillows and shit. That dog did that. She liked to, if I go to the bathroom, that dog will wait outside the door and like be underneath the door making these weird noises. She does that. Even after I open the door, she stays right there on the floor and do these little, and I'm just like, what the hell? And then I noticed too, we went to Target the other day, and she don't really bark at people. She's very friendly. But we went to Target the other day, and she barked at the person that walked into the car, which was so odd. I was like, what? And then I want to say 2 days ago, I walked in, somebody had a pit bull. The pit bull was barking, and she stopped, looked at it, and barked back. And I was like, oh my God. So there's definitely some tea there. And also, Bella's very good with energy. She's also very spiritually in tune, too. Yes, very spiritually in tune. I won't know she's as spiritually in tune as Anubis is just yet. Because I didn't know that Anubis was this spiritually in tune until he was about one or two. So for her, I'll definitely know that. When she get a little bigger, because now, like I said, it's a little hard, but she's definitely in tune with energy. Yeah, she definitely can sense, when mama's energy is shifting. She knows that. And even going into her name, I don't ever gotta say her full name. I can say Bah, and she come running in here. I can say Lou, and she know I'm talking to her ass because I'm sending it to her. I'm a girl. I'm calling her something else, and she still comes. So, like I said, she's definitely spiritually in tune. Yes, honey. Love and light, everybody. I'm supposed to call my friend back before I go to bed, y'all. I know, honey. Yeah, pets do come back. Yeah. I think she's him. Yeah. Very similar energy. Yeah, it was that, y'all. We'll remove that. We couldn't have dogs. And my mom was like, you got to take them to the pound. And I want to say like 2 days later, I convinced her of let me have him. And I go back to the pound. And I'm like, hi, I'm here to get the pit bull and Labrador mixed dog. And they're like, wait, which one? And I said, his name was Sooner. And they were like, oh, he was euthanized. And I'm like, what the fuck is euthanized? Like, I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is euthanized? And yeah, they killed him. So I was like, oh my God, that was so hard. Y'all, I was so depressed too. I want to say for some months too. Like I would not come out my room and shit. I was like, mm. My mama like, you need to come out. I'm like, uh. I love animals, especially dogs. I love dogs, honey. Yes. I'm the dog whisperer, honey. I'm like the mother of dogs, huh? Huh? Yes, honey. Anubis probably still gags when I know what's something ain't right with him. He like, ooh, how does she know this? I'm in tune with you, honey. Yes, I'm in tune, girl. I'm the dog whisperer. You okay? Mm-hmm. Of course, Anubis is by me while Bella's in there running around. But anyway, y'all, let me go, y'all. I thank y'all for stopping by here this early morning. I'm gonna call this hoe back. Okay. Okay, here go Bella. Yeah, see, there Bella. I'll get on in the daytime so you can see her ninth round. You can see her cute little eyes and a big body because she's a big baby. She gonna be a big baby, huh? You gonna be big. How big you gonna be? How big are you gonna be, Mama? You gonna be a big dog? I won't be able to lift you up like this no more, huh? Almost, y'all. Like lift her up, oh girl. Like she's the yeah, she's a little heavier than Anubis, and she's only 5 months old, y'all. That's crazy. Oh, oh, she's trying to bite Anubis' dick. Girl, girl, I'm not gonna take him to the vet for you doing that, girl. You need to be nice to him. Okay, okay, Bella. Okay, stop biting him. Stop biting my baby. Stop biting him. Stop biting him. He want to be by me, and she's jealous. She gets so jealous of him, honey. Yes, honey. Oh, that's one of her names, huh? Ekate. Ekate, that's one of her names, honey. Yeah, that's one of her names with the 9 keys. Can we talk about it for a minute? Hello? Maybe we should start doing pop quiz when I come in here. Who do you think is an avatar of Ekate? Who do you think is the avatar of her? Yes. Oh God. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, ninth round. Yeah, she's very vicious like Callie. Oh yes, honey. She's very vicious like Callie, honey. Yes. And Anubis is just he's so oblivious to what's going on, or he knows she's a baby still, because she'll be biting him up and he'll just be licking her still, like licking her face and stuff, and she'll be fucking him up. Like when I say fucking him up to where he's like, ew, 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 and he'll still like calm her and soothe her. And then literally like right now she's not doing it, but normally like if I'm not paying attention to her, I'm looking at TV and I'm not watching her, she'll start barking at me. And when she go jump at me, Anubis just jump and knock her ass down. And he'll like, I guess tell her, she's our mom. I don't know what he tells her, but I'm assuming he tells her, this is our mama. Don't do that. And she calmed down. Now, if she pulling the wig, sometimes he don't step in. So maybe he want to see the wig fall off too, motherfucker. Uh, see, 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 she, she knows we're talking about her right now. You see that? See how weird she is? She know we're talking about her. It's like, girl, who are you? Bitch, you are not that cute for us to be talking about. Look, man, she want to get up. Anyway, y'all, let me go. Let me go, y'all. Let me go, honey. I say a cat. Okay, what about? Yeah, they conspired against the bomb. Right. Right. Brunettes are always coming for the blondes. And she be finding these wigs too. Like I remember I used to take off my other wig and leave right there at the door. And bitch, the next day I'll wake up to get ready and go. And I'm like, where's my wig at? And I'm looking through shit. And girl, she got a hit underneath the damn couch. And one time she had it in the fucking trash. And I'm like, bitch, are you trying to say something, girl? So you know that extensive wig have not even came out yet. And no, I don't put wigs on a wig head, none of that shit, girl. Because I don't have to wear a wig. Okay, I choose to wear wigs. Okay, hello. Maybe if I If I had to wear a wig, I'll be like, where the wig head at? But yeah, honey, I don't have to wear wigs. Okay. Well, one of the avatars of Hecate actually has migrated and come up in the one of the Latin American countries. We'll keep it there. Okay. Anyway, love and light, everybody. I will see you guys again next video. Okay. Like I'm really shut down right now, honey. Good night, everybody. It was good seeing you all, even the haters. Well, one of the haters came in and made herself known. Hey, girl. Shitty ass bitch. Bye. Yes, honey, bye. It's because us brunettes are vain and sneaky. If jealous. Oh, I know that. Oh, oh, I see that. Uh-oh. I see that, honey. These dogs be cracking me up, y'all. They be cracking me up, honey. And Bella does not like laminate covers. Anubis love cuddling underneath covers. But Bella, honey, I guess because her hair is so thick, she does not like it. You okay? Oh, she itching. You okay? We're going to cut your hair down. We're going to cut your hair down, bitch. We're going to cut that motherfucking hair down, nipple. Nipple, we're going to cut that hair down. Anyway, y'all, love and light, everybody. Yes, honey, thank you so much. Wait, set up. 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 Uh-oh. We listen. Listen. We're gonna keep that there too. Because also now you have Oya coming through, stepping on in. Oh, come on in here. Hello? Hello? Okay, hello? Okay, there we go. Yes, honey. Uh-huh. Santa Death. Oh yes. That is a smart Pictionary. Santa and the Muertos. That is a smart Pictionary, honey. Yes. No. We're talking about avatars. So let me give you an example. So just like going into, let's say, Oshun, Sekhmet, and Lady of Guadalupe. Each has their different qualities, but it's the avatar of this. It's the same. It's the same person. It's the same person. It's the same frequency, just being transmuted into something totally different. And then, of course, you have Lady of Charity in certain beliefs, right? Which is still a version. And then, of course, you got Virgin Mary. Virgin Mary going into Yimaya. See, that's why a lot of people, they say that, some stories say that Oshun and Yimaya is the same being. Just like some stories, Lady of Guadalupe, Santa Muerte, and Virgin Mary is the same beings. They are, but they're not. So they're all that same version type of energy, just to the extreme. So Virgin Mary is a sweet, innocent, really, really sweet and innocent. Come on in here. You know, she's the fairest of them all. You know, Lady of Guadalupe is very loving, very understanding, but she can also fuck some shit up. But she you know, she's more, you know, Santa Muerte, on the other hand, bitch, just don't give a fuck. Okay? There's no remorse for anybody, including those who devote themselves to her. There's no remorse for any motherfucking thing. Okay? Bitch. So it's like, yeah, same frequency, but different aspects of that frequency. Mm-hmm. Come on here, feisty. Yes, honey, feisty. Yes, honey. Look at Bella. Up. Girl. 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 You better, bitch. You better watch it. You better watch it, girl. You ain't gonna buy that pillow again. That's a $60 pillow, honey. She trying to bite these pillows up, honey. Okay. I want you to get out. I want you to get out there. Get out your mama's room there. Go ahead, get out. Go ahead, get out. You want to bite? Go ahead. Up. Now she tried to pull away, y'all. Now it's really time to go. I gotta really go because she's trying to bite that wig. wig off. Stop, pull that wig off. She tried to pull that wig off right there. She tried to bite the bands like, girl, Miss Thing. Man, Miss Thing, she really trying to bite that wig off. I need you to back up. I need you to back up. I need you to back up. I need you to back, back, back. I need you to back up. I need you to back up. I need you to back up several feet, 6 feet, bitch. You need social distance, bitch. The CDC says 6 feet. You need the social distance from me, honey. Say, hey, 6 feet. Six, I don't care. 6 feet, girl. Hey, girl, back up. Girl, 6 feet. 6 feet, ma'am. Ma'am. 6 feet, please. Ma'am, can you back up? Ma'am, leave me alone. Ma'am. Let me go, y'all. Listen, y'all. Loving light, two-spiritmystic.blogspot.com, two-spiritmystic at gmail.com. And y'all, we will definitely talk again. Okay. Very, very soon. Anyway, bye for now, everybody. And take care. Oh, I thought I ended the